But one other thing which struck me the most was that Quran confused mother of Jesus, Mary, because in Arabic we don't have Mary, it's Maryam. So when you read Surah Maryam, it says, "Hey Mary, sister of Aaron, your family is so pious, then why did you do such an act to be pregnant before marriage?" But Jesus' mother never had a brother Aaron. The Maryam, who had brother Aaron, also had a brother Moses, and she lived thousands of years before this Mary. This is like a big historical mistake which God, all-knowing, almighty, cannot make. So that was evident to me that Quran is not from God. And I had the proof about the true religion. So I'm seriously now considering to become Christian. So I turned to this religious freak because I was like, when I'm becoming Christian, I have to answer to all my friends and family, why did I choose this religion and all that. So I'm watching videos. I've got the Bible, I'm reading Bible. I'm also seeing like testimonies of ex-Muslims and the Christians, the discussion between Tawheed and Trinity, and I'm also listening to David Wood, AP, Christian Prince, and all these Islamic critics, and each of them are bringing a question. And then I landed on this Hadith, which was a turning point for me. I'll send the details of it. It is Sahih Bukhari Hadith 6805. The story is 3 men travel to meet Muhammad and they get sick. And Muhammad sends him they say like, go to this man, you will drink the camel's milk and you will feel better. So they did that, but after they felt better, they killed the man and they took his camel, and as they wanted to flee, Muhammad men arrest them and they bring him to Muhammad for judgment. Now I'm reading this and thinking like, what is he gonna do to them? Like, they killed, so is he gonna, but there are 3 and they killed 1 person, so is he gonna put them in prison and preach them and then they will become great? Or he's gonna beat them? What is he gonna do? And what I read, he says, cut their 1 leg and 1 feet from opposite side. Put hot iron in their eyes, leave them in a hot spot until they die. I read this and I stood up from my chair, I couldn't sit anymore. I'm walking around saying, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like freaking out. And when you do that, you have like cross-body experience, you can talk to yourself. And my other self is telling me, calm down, drama queen. I mean, people have done worse things than this, it's okay. And I'm like, but not prophet. I grew up reading prophet stories. Adam, Moses, Noah. Prophets don't torture people. This is wrong. And I'm thinking, I've been a Muslim for so long and I didn't know about this hadith. And I mean, they've done horrible stuff in Battle of Khaybar, but this one was new to me. So I'm like, what if Jesus prosecuted someone? Then I'm not going to become a Christian, if that's the case. So I quickly Googled, did Jesus prosecute anyone? And I see the story of this adulterous woman come. And I read this and I'm like, woman? So I open the story and I'm thinking the worst, like what's going to happen? And the story is that Pharisees always wanted to test Jesus. So they bring this adulterous woman to Jesus and they tell him, according to law of Moses, we should stone her to death. What does your law say? And Jesus say, whoever of you have not committed any sin in their life should cast the first stone. And he himself had never committed any sin in his life. If he wanted, he could have prosecuted her. But everybody else, they drop their stones because we are all sinners. Big or small, we have committed sins. So everybody leave, and Jesus saved her life. And then he said to her, go and sin no more. After reading that, I was on my knees, I'm crying, and I said, I will follow this man. I will follow everything he says. And I commit my heart and soul because he's good.
People always ask me why I reverted to Islam, and I can never give them a solid answer. So I'm going to give you guys 3 reasons why I reverted to Islam. Which, by the way, I think it is very important to preface the fact that my mom was Catholic and my dad was Christian. So I grew up with 2 completely different, not completely different faiths, but they were different faiths, enough to get me confused. But anyways, the whole Holy Trinity thing was very complicated, to say the least. Please don't come for me. But to further explain a little bit, how can God be 1 and 3 at the same time? The math. In Islam, there is only one God and one God only. Allah is one. Monotheistic, relating to or characterized by the belief that there is only one God, period. Moving on to reason number 2 is that the Quran has never been altered. In Catholicism, they would tell us that the reason why that the Bible was constantly being altered and changed is because times are changing. Society is changing, which facts. But at the same time, the fact that it is being altered so often and people are putting their little inputs all the time makes it that much more complicated. And it also loses its credibility. It loses its value. You get what I mean? And the Quran, on the other hand, never been changed. The Quran has been the same ever since it was revealed to us, and to me, that's way more valuable and credible. And with that, I love that the Quran is so open to interpretation. And number 3, it's kind of random, but it is a huge reason as to why I actually loved Islam in the beginning when I first started learning about it. And that is Jannah, heaven. Hear me out. Okay, we have a guest joining us for the rest of this video, but when I was Catholic, I would literally lay at night thinking about the fact that if I went to heaven, I would have to live forever, terrified. Because I feel like they never really explained what heaven was like and how beautiful it would be. But in Islam, they explain Jannah so beautifully and makes you want to go to Jannah. You know what I mean? The fact that we're going to live forever sounds amazing. The fact that the whole reason why we live and come to this dunya is to go to Jannah, and every detail about Jannah. For example, the fact that you could bite an apple and every bite is going to taste different and better every time. Like, that is just amazing. I'm running out of time, but I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope that made sense. I feel like I was all over the place, but you guys get the point. Anyways, love ya.
Amazing. Praise be to God. Praise be to God. Okay. This is why, or this is what some people have been promised with, right? For us Christians, we have been promised to be with our Lord, our God as Savior, right? So us being in the presence of God is the best thing that could happen. Not a banana. They have been promised banana in heaven. Okay, so there is you see the difference between when a Christian or when a Muslim becomes a Christian. He gives valid reason, the moral character of a person, the one he is following or she is following. She said, how can this man that I am putting my salvation on, this is how he behaved, and he is the moral character for me? No, I can't, right? You see the logic here. She cannot rely or like follow a man who did such a thing, according to her. And she's giving references. On the other hand, she's like saying what she has heard. Somebody told her all this kind of stuff, okay? So this is just by the way. Great things, family. May the peace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all. Okay, if you are following me, if you are following this platform right now on Facebook, Seto SSK TV, on YouTube, Seto SSK, and on TikTok, okay, Seto SSK. Greetings to you all. I can see I have some Muslim brother already joining me. Okay, I just want people to understand what the Quran says as a Christian, especially for the Christians too, so that you will know something about the Quran, because I know that we don't teach Quran in our holy places, in our churches. We don't teach Quran there. We don't teach other books there. They are not the books of God, right? But we know Muslims, they depend or they learn the Bible in the way that is like manipulative, in the way that is false, and they will come and use what they have learned to attack Christians. And a lot of Christians, including me, right? We don't know the scriptures in details. So it is our duty to sit down and study the book. but I just want you to get some points and get a little bit understanding of what the Quran teaches from the little knowledge that I have. I'm not saying I am a scholar in Islam. No, I'm not saying this. And that is why I try my best to present everything that I say on the screen so that you will see it for yourself, so that you don't depend on what I am saying, so that you have the references. In case someone is asking you, you can say, my guy, this is the reference. It is from your books. It is your authentic. And there you go. Explain it to me. Okay, so don't depend on me. What I say to you, and you take it for granted. I put it on the screen. You make a screenshot. You record the video. You can then learn it for yourself too, because the more you know, the less they can deceive you. Some Muslims have been calling me a liar. Where is the lies? Where are the lies? Have you seen someone coming here pointing out to me that this is the lie that you told? It's not in the Quran. It is not in the Hadith. That is not our understanding. It is not in our books. Have you seen someone come here to do this before? It is easy to call people a liar. It is easy. It's just as easy like somebody calling himself a pastor, someone calling himself a sheikh, someone calling himself a Christian. It is easy. But by their fruit you shall know them. This Muslim brother is still here on the in the comment section, but you will see that he will not be able to call in to tell us why Allah is telling Prophet Muhammad in the Quran to stay away from idols. He will not be able to do so. He will say, I am lying. I am showing him the Quran where Allah is speaking to Muhammad directly. Right? Allah is speaking to Prophet Muhammad directly and telling Prophet Muhammad to stay away from idols, to keep away from idols. But he will say, I am lying. It's like they don't believe in the Quran anymore. I don't get a point. Okay. So I sometimes don't get it. I don't get it. It's like they don't believe in the Quran, or they do believe in the Quran. So once again, greetings to all of you. Please do me the favor, share this video. Okay, we will go straight to the point. I'm not gonna stay too long today. Okay, I'm not gonna stay too long today. This Muslim brother, he says, Ikra. Okay, let me tell you this. Ikra, read it. It is there. What do you mean? What is the topic today? Look at this. The topic is there. You can read it. Read it, okay? Don't be blind. The topic is there. Read it and tell me what the topic is. The topic is it is there. I don't know. You are watching me on Facebook. The topic is there. It must be there. Okay, so those on TikTok too, please like the video. Okay, like the video and then let it move around. Okay. So last week or maybe 2 days ago, I came live and we did a program, right, showing you how Muhammad, the prophet of the Muslims, was bewitched. It's not me who said it. It is their own source. Sahih Bukhari is the one who was saying Muhammad was bewitched, which means he wasn't he was under the influence or under the control of the devil, because black magic, being bewitched, is not from God, it's from the devil, right? Muhammad was imagining things which he thinks he have done, but in fact he hasn't done anything. So that was a severe imagination. I was speaking to one of the Muslim brother who told me, even though he was bewitched, right, he still never worshipped idols. He didn't worship idols, or he didn't associate anything with Allah. That was what the Muslim brother was saying. Even though we have in the Quran itself again another chapter, Quran chapter 22, verse number 52. This verse is saying when Muhammad was reciting the revelation from his God Allah, Satan put something on his tongue and Muhammad recited it. So Muhammad recited the words of Satan to his followers. And according to the interpretation, the tafsir, the commentary, or what they call it Asbabun Nuzul, the cause of the revelation, the reason why this revelation came according to the Islamic sources, when Muhammad recited these words from Satan to the people, the pagans, the idol worshippers, they were happy because Muhammad was accepting or associating their gods with Allah. So they were all happy. They all prostrated, right? And they all bowed down because the idolaters and the pagans and the Muslims, now Muhammad has given them like the permission. This Quran chapter 22, verse number 52. This Muslim brother I was speaking with said Muhammad never worshipped any idols. According to him, that's what he was saying, right? But we find in the Quran, and I'm going to put it on the screen for you to see it for yourself. Not from me. We find in the Quran Allah telling Muhammad to stay away from idols. We know historically, right, Prophet Muhammad, and he comes from a pagan family. He comes from a pagan family. That is no news. I think everybody will understand. The Arabs, they were pagan people. Prophet Muhammad said in the Hadith that his father is in hell. His father is in hell. Abdullah is in hell, according to Muhammad himself. I can show you the reference. Muhammad said he went to the grave of his mother to ask for forgiveness for her. Allah rejected it. No forgiveness. So her mother, his mother, is also like struggling. Okay. So we know from Islamic sources that they were pagan family. Muhammad has become a prophet. He has already received revelation from Allah. Revelation has already come to him. And still Allah is telling Muhammad to stay away from who? From idols. And this is what the Quran is saying. This is not what I'm saying. And I'm going to put it on the screen for you to see, so that you don't blame me. And I said the Muslims are watching. They can come in and then come and explain this for us. Okay? Quran chapter 74. Those on TikTok, if you don't know this verse, Quran chapter 74, verse number 5. It's on the screen. As I'm saying, if I am misunderstanding anything, the phone lines are open. You can call in. The link, I'm going to post it very soon. Okay, let me put a phone line over there so that people can join. WhatsApp only. If you want to join me, WhatsApp only. You can call in and then you can also explain this verse for us. Okay, so Muhammad is a prophet already, according to the story. And I'm going to give you a background story. Okay, he has already received revelations from Allah. Revelations has already come, so he is a prophet, so he knows better. Now, according to the background of this story, the revelation stopped coming. It paused. No revelations are coming. And one day, Muhammad is walking. I'm going to show you the hadith so that you will not say that I am giving you my own story. I don't want to do this. A lot of times, right? I have recognized a lot of Muslims are learning from me. They don't know. It's like a Christian going to church. They just go there and they listen to what the pastor will say. They themselves have never sat down to read the Bible. Just like I was. So sometimes you hear something for the first time and you think, no, wallahi, this cannot be in the Quran. It's not true. The guy is lying. So they go and check. After they check and they see it is true, they don't come and confirm that, oh, you were telling the truth. They say he's still lying. Because they don't want to acknowledge that I was telling the truth. I was telling them something they never saw before in the Quran. They read it in the Arabic. They don't know what they are reading. They love the sound. A lot of them. They love the sound. They love the rhymes because it rhymes, right? And they love how it rhymes. But what it really means, most of them don't even care because they have been programmed, like I was speaking with Bob, to pray in Arabic. You see, the Arabic has become so important for them, the language. Arabic is a fantastic language. It's a beautiful language. To me, Hausa is also a beautiful language. If I hear my Muslim friends speaking Hausa, and when they are communicating, I'm like, I want to learn this language. I love Hausa. But that doesn't mean I have to like throw away my language, especially when it comes to worshiping God. Worshiping God, God doesn't care about this language. My language is perfect enough for me to worship God too. So a lot of Muslims, they love reading in Arabic because they think even if you read in Arabic, you get more points, you get more credits from God. By reading in Arabic, you are getting more credits, more points from God. So they read in a language they don't understand. So when somebody say to them what they read in Arabic, this is what it means, now they are shocked. They say, no, you are a liar. You are a liar, but I'm not. And I'm going to show you one more time, okay? So let's see, according to your own sources, Quran chapter 74, verse number 1 and 5, 1 to 5, okay? You can read it from downwards. This is speaking to Muhammad directly, not to the believers. Not to the believers, to Muhammad. It begins like this, right? Oh, you, into brackets, Muhammad. He's speaking to Muhammad, okay? Wrapped in garment. So enveloped in garment. So the Muhammad, and I'm going to show you the background of this story. Muhammad said, cover me, cover me. Once again, he went home. Do you remember when Muhammad, according to him, was in the cave? And what happened? He said the angel came to him. He never mentioned the name of the angel. Muhammad never mentioned the name of the angel. No. And the angel attacked him, pressed him. He felt so much pain. He went home. He was shaking. And he said, cover me. The same narrative, something like similar is happening here too. Muhammad went home because he saw something and he told the people to cover him. His wife to cover him, his family to cover him. So he went and then he covered him. And then this is when this revelation came. So the revelation is speaking to Muhammad. Oh, you, enveloped in garments, arise and warn. So Muhammad should stand up and go and warn. And your Lord magnify. Okay? And your garments purify. And keep away from arujt, the idols. So this is the Arabic word which is used in the Quran. And according to them, it means the idols. So Muhammad, this is, as I'm saying, this verse is specifically speaking to Prophet Muhammad. Is telling Muhammad to keep away from the idols. This is not me saying this. It is there. Okay. And give not a thing in order to have more. But I'm going to stay focused on this verse here. And I'm going to show you what I have seen from the Quran. Okay. So if Muhammad is a prophet from God, and then they say he has never worshipped idols, Muhammad has never done that, according to the Muslims. Even before he became a prophet, he never worshipped idols like his family, like his pagan family, his father, his mother, his relative. He never did such a thing. And then he has become a prophet. First revelation has come, and yet Allah is warning him to stay away from idols. Okay. Now let's see what the commentary says. No, first let me show you to you what the Hadith says according to this verse. Okay. Hadith holds more credibility too, especially if it is coming from Sahih Bukhari. Okay. If the Hadith is coming from Sahih Bukhari, and as I promise you, whatever I say about Islam, I make sure for you as a Christian, for you as a Muslim who cares about the truth, for you as somebody who said he wants to learn Islam or Christianity, I want to put it on the screen so that you will see it with your own eyes, so that you don't depend on what I am saying. So if I mispronounce a word, or say something wrong, at least you have it on your screen. You can see it for yourself. Okay? So don't just say Seto is lying, because I am not. As you can see, Sahih Bukhari is on the screen. And this hadith is related to Quran chapter 74, verse number 1 and 5. The hadith is on the screen. The reference number is there. Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 4, book number 1, hadith number 4, volume 1, book number 1, hadith number 3. However you want to find this, you can find it. Okay? It says here, this hadith says here, okay? Narrated Jabir Abdullah. Okay, while talking about the period of pause in Revelation. So Prophet Muhammad is speaking, telling the people the period of pause. The revelation is not coming anymore. We know that when the first revelation started coming, and then Waraka died, Waraka bin Nawfal, he died. And after he died, the revelation paused. After that revelation was paused, Muhammad, the prophet of Allah, doubted himself. He didn't believe that he was a prophet. He wanted to what? Commit suicide. He wanted to throw himself from top of the mountains. Every time he went up to throw himself from the mountains, because the revelations are not coming, because he doesn't know if he's a true prophet, then the angel will appear to him. And then the angel will cool him down and tell him, no, you are a prophet of Allah. Go back home. And then he will go back home. Now the revelation has paused again. The revelations are not coming anymore. Once again, why are the revelations not coming? Is it because there are idols in his house? I don't know. It's a question. Now let's continue this hadith, okay? So revelations have paused, they are not coming. While I was walking, so this is Prophet Muhammad speaking. While he was walking, all of a sudden, I heard a voice from the sky. Okay. He heard a voice from the sky. I looked up and saw the same angel who had visited me at the cave of Hira, sitting on a chair between the sky and the earth. He never mentioned the name of this angel. Muhammad is not mentioning the name. He said he saw the same angel sitting on a chair. Listen carefully. Angel sitting on the chair in the sky. And he heard a voice. According to this story. Let's continue the story. It's not from me. I got afraid of him. Why? And came back home and said, wrap me in blankets. So if this angel, listen carefully, because this is not the first revelation, we already seen that this angel already came to him in the cave of Hira. And after the cave of Hira, revelations have already come to him. And I'm going to show it to you. So why is he still afraid of the angel? The angel already hasn't the angel still proven to him that he is a servant of Allah? And the angel, look at this story. The angel, still Muhammad is afraid of the angel. And the angel is sitting in a chair. Sitting in a chair, okay, as I'm saying. Okay, so he went home being afraid of this angel. He never mentioned the name that it's Gabriel. Because if the angel has already come to him, the angel would have introduced himself to you. That is what we find in the true prophet, the true angel of God. Whenever they come to someone in the Bible, they introduce themselves. They say, I am a servant of Allah. I am here to deliver you a message. Peace be upon you. Something. They will say something to calm you down. But still, Muhammad is still afraid of this angel. Just seeing him sitting in a chair, he's afraid. He went home. And then Allah revealed the following holy verses of the Quran. So Muhammad saw the angel sitting in a chair in the sky. Okay, the angel have their chairs sitting there in the sky. He ran home because he's in panic, and then Allah reveals to him. So when he get home, so he told them to cover him, right? He told them to cover him, and then that is why Allah revealed this verse to him. Oh, you, i.e., that is Muhammad, wrapped up. So you get a point, in garments. So this is Quran chapter what? 974, verse number 1. Arise and warn the people against Allah's punishment, up to and desert the idols. Verse number 5. So when he went home, he covered himself and then he was wrapped up. 1 to 5, it is about Muhammad. And Muhammad should stay away to desert the idols. That's not me saying this. And after this revelation, something must have happened. After this, the revelation started coming strongly and frequently and regularly. So did Muhammad desert these idols? Is that why the revelation started coming frequently? It's a question too, please. It's a question. Okay. This is their own hadith. This is not from me. This is from Sahih Bukhari. So it is indicating for us, Muhammad, revelation paused for a reason. There was a reason why the revelation paused. This is not coming from me. And this is not one hadith that you can like deny, right? It's not one hadith that you can deny. There are a lot of these hadiths. So Allah is telling Muhammad to stay away, to keep away from idols. Idols. After this, the revelation started coming strongly. So as I'm saying, the phone lines are open. Let me put the link there, okay? Because this is easy. It is easy. You can see it for yourself. You can judge for yourself. And we are going to read the tafsir also of this verse. Ibn Kathir is also there, okay? We can read them. Another Sahih Bukhari. Another one. Not the same. Another one, okay? Let's read what this one too says. As you can see on the screen, those on TikTok, okay? You can check on YouTube, Seto SSK. Maybe you can watch, you re-watch this video on YouTube, and then you will see the references. They are all on the screen. Seto SSK, just as on the name, the same name on TikTok, the same name on YouTube. You can see the references are there. Islamic sources, Sahih Bukhari. It is there, okay? So let's see what it says here. Narrated Jabir Abdullah, okay, that he heard the prophet saying the divine inspiration was delayed for a short period, but suddenly, as I was walking, I heard a voice in the sky. And when I looked up towards the sky, to my surprise, I saw the angel who had come to me in the Hira cave. He never mentioned the name again. He never mentioned the name of this angel. And he was sitting on a chair between the sky and the earth. I was so frightened by him that I fell on the ground. Listen carefully. Look, let me show you the inconsistency of the logic of some of the Muslims. We as Christians, we believe in the four gospels. Four different people giving an account of what happened. So these are four individual people giving an account of what happened. Some may be focusing on some specific portion. Some may be focusing on some specific portion, right? All together, we accept them. The Muslims keep on telling us it cannot be true because the same story must be reported accurately, the same way. According to this is Muhammad speaking. This is one person message. In this hadith, it says here, I was so frightened by him that I fell on the ground. This statement we never read in the first hadith from Sahih Bukhari, the same Sahih Bukhari. It wasn't there that Muhammad fell down on the ground. So is this also a contradiction? Because that's what the Muslims do with us. When they read one verse, a story from John, and then they will construct it with, or they would like try to compare it with Matthew. And when they see something, they will say, no, look at this. Somebody is adding something there. Someone is adding. This hadith is telling us Muhammad fell down. The first hadith never said anything about Muhammad falling down. You can see it one more time. Let me show it to you so that you get my point. So the angel was sitting on a chair between, okay, the sky and the earth. I get afraid of him and came back home and said, look at this. So him falling down is not here in this hadith. But in the other hadith, Muhammad fell down. So which one is true? You see the same logic they apply for us Christians, we can use the same logic for them, and then they will fall down. They have nothing to say. Because this is only Muhammad speaking. This is not like four accounts from four different people. No, this is only one account from Muhammad. And this is also narrated by Jabir Abdullah. Okay? Jabir Abdullah is the same person narrating this story. According to this story, we never find where Muhammad fell down. He just came home. According to the next story, this hadith, we find Muhammad what? He was so frightened by him that he fell on the ground and came to my family and said to them, cover me with a blanket. Cover me. Then Allah sent the revelation. Oh, you, wrapped up in a blanket. Arise and warn, and your Lord magnify, and keep pure your garments, and desert the idols. It's a command. Muhammad should stay away. He should stay away from the idol. Keep away the idols. Idols in the plural form. This is the Quran, Hadith. Okay, the Hadith is more strong because it is coming from the Prophet himself. Stop for me. So why was Muhammad a prophet of Allah? Who knows what Tawheed is? Who knows worshiping only one God is? And then he still have idols when Allah have to come and tell him to keep away the idols. Quran chapter 74 is not like the first hadith which is coming or the first verse. As I'm saying, you can brother Saeed is say, okay, Umar Saeed is here. It is easy for them to type in the comment section, but it is hard for them to call in and expose us and give understanding, because it's only about copy and paste. You see, when I'm speaking like this, it is easy for me to speak because I'm speaking alone. I am speaking alone with you. Nobody is challenging me, so I can say whatever I want to say. But if a knowledgeable person come and who has the knowledge and the courage to come and educate me, then I will know that, okay, what I am saying might be wrong. I have been misinformed. My brother, this your ignorant explanation of hadith won't convert even a mad person in Islam. So chill and go and drink your tea. Why should I drink tea? Maybe I should drink my camel urine. Camel urine, okay? Camel urine may be better for me. A hot one. You can't go viral with your illogical proofs. Quranic interpretation isn't for the weak or someone going to toilet. As I'm saying, yesterday I read another hadith. Shalom, brother, okay? This hadith, according to the hadith, Prophet Muhammad said, the hadith just says that Prophet Muhammad allowed his wife to go outside to have a call of nature. Look at this. I'm not even saying, I haven't read any, I'm reading their own interpretation. Look at, he's panicking already. Whatever I have said right now is what the hadith is saying. And he is rejecting the Sahih Bukhari already. But let's continue. He said, okay, or someone going to toilet and use it to carry Bible, CS, Quran. It's an inspired book, and we need to be clean before even trying to make a step. And you are not clean for that, bro. Go clean your smelly ass, bro. This is what he's writing. And this is the fruit. You see now, we are reading the Quran. I never said anything outside from the Quran. We are reading the Hadith. I never said anything outside from the Hadith. And this is what the Muslim brother is saying. It's like he's taking a piece on his own books. Saeed is there, right? That's the guy. What did I say wrong here? And the telephone line is there. Let me put out the link. Because if I am wrong, the best way is to what? Let's say to expose me to the audience. You are ignorant. You don't know what you're talking about. Expose me. But they cannot. They can only type what they have been told to type. Just like, let me give him this one, okay?
If you have balls, let's do intellectual battle. Don't come to the comment section and write gibberish. That's a waste of time. Do you understand? Don't come to the comment section and write gibberish. You are wasting people's time.
Oh, did you hear that? Uma, don't come to the comment section and write gibberish. The link has been posted, okay? So let's see if a Muslim brother can join in and then what? Explain this for us. So according to this hadith, Muhammad should desert from idols. And after that, the revelation started coming. Let's go to the next hadith. Another hadith again, Sahih Bukhari. Once again, you said the Bible is corrupt. the Bible has been changed. You cannot depend on the Bible, so you follow the Quran. But without the Hadith, you don't even understand your Quran. And the Hadith is even more corrupted. The Hadith itself is more corrupted than any other. All your books, Hadith is more corrupted. But you follow the Hadith. But the Bible, you have a problem with it. Interesting. And the Hadith came like 200 years later. Amazing. Let's read what this Hadith also says. It is the same Hadith from Bukhari. Another Hadith number 4926. It says it there. You can see it on the screen. Don't blame me. And then I always pause it so that you can read it for yourself. Don't blame me. Okay. So this Hadith says the same thing. The divine inspiration has paused. There's no divine inspiration coming. So Muhammad was walking. While I was walking, I heard a voice from the sky. I looked up towards the sky, and behold, I saw the same angel who came to me in the cave of Hira, sitting on a chair between the sky and the earth. I was so terrified by him that I fell down on the ground. So this one also reported that Muhammad fell down. He saw the angel again. He started falling down. And this is not the first hadith. This is not the first revelation. I will show it to you. I will show it to you, okay? Then I went to my wife and said, listen carefully. The same Jabir is the one reporting this story. He said, then I went to my wife and said, wrap me. Let's look at what the other hadith said so that you will see the differences between their hadiths. But they have no problem with this. But when it comes to the Bible, where four authors, 4 people are giving the accounts, they say, look at these contradictions. This one says, then I went to my wife and said, who? To my wife, singular, and said, who went to the wife and said? Prophet Muhammad went to the wife and said. The other one, what did he say? Okay. I was so frightened by him that I fell on the ground and came to my family and said. So you see the difference there. He went to his family and said to them, cover me. So did he go to his wife, a singular wife? To his wife, not to his wives. Or did he go to his family and said to them, cover me with a blanket? So if we want to be petty, we can see this also there. We can say contradictions also in there somewhere. And this is what I want Christians to observe. When they come to you demanding something specific, look at this. Look at why this one is saying this. Why is this one saying the other one? These are not the same statement. To go to your wife and to go to your family and them and said to them, that means there were many. And to go to your wife is a singular. That means there's her. Let's continue with this hadith. So then I went to my wife and said, wrap me in a garment. Wrap me in garments 2 times. They, look at this, they wrap me. So did he go to the wife? Or why is it they or all of a sudden? They wrap me. Then Allah revealed, oh, you, Muhammad, wrapped up, arise and warn and desert the idols. So all these hadiths are revealing to us Muhammad should stay away from the idols. He should desert from the idols. Okay? Abu Salama said, Rouge means idols. After that, the divine inspiration started coming more frequently and regularly. So after Muhammad probably have deserted from the idols, the revelation started coming. And why was the revelation paused? Hey, Allah knows best, according to the Muslims, okay? Let me see. I have sent out the link. It has been sent out. The Muslims are watching, but as I'm saying, you have nothing to say because it is coming from your own sources. And this is what you as a Christian, you should do. You should sit down and read what the Quran says. And it is amazing. If you know a little bit, even if you know 1%, nobody can deceive you. None of them, they will stay away from you. But if you are ignorant, then you are giving yourself a room for everyone to deceive you. Even if you're ignorant in the Bible, That is how Muslims can deceive you. If you are ignorant in the Bible, that is how somebody claiming to be the pastor can deceive you. It is you being ignorant is the problem. For the lack of knowledge, my people perish. The whole problem is we being ignorant. We don't not knowing what the book says. That is how easy. The link is there, okay? So if you want to join me, just pick the link and you can join me, okay? The link is there. If you want to join me, just pick the link and you can join me, please. At least if you are on YouTube and on Facebook, I've sent out the link. Okay, so I think I've shown enough hadith here. Okay. Another Sahih Bukhari. Okay, so the Sahih Bukhari hadith is like is many, and all of them are saying the same thing. Oh, you garment purified and desert the idols. So they are all saying the same thing. And this one is even giving us more details here, okay? Abu Salama said, the rich are the idols which the people of the pre-Islamic period used to worship. So we know Allah is warning Muhammad to stay away, to keep away from them. Why? He's already a prophet. Was he not keeping away from them? Is that why Allah is telling them? So I just want people to understand. That is why I'm repeating myself the whole time, so that you know what the hadith is saying. The same thing, he saw the angel sitting in the chair, but the angel, he never mentioned the name. It is the Muslims who said it is Gabriel. It is Gabriel sitting between the sky and the earth in a chair. Okay, so now let's go and see. Let me see what is going on here. I want to show you what Ibn Kathir says too, according to the same verse, right? And I'll show you something that the Muslims themselves, they are confused. The Muslims, they are what? Confused, big time confused. Let me show you Ibn Kathir here. The first ayah to be revealed after read. So according to Ibn Kathir here, he's saying Quran chapter 74 is the first ayah to be revealed after read. That so Surah Al-Fatiha was not sent down. Surah Al-Fatiha was not sent down. So this time, the Muslims, they didn't start reading the Quran by reciting Surah Al-Fatiha. No, it wasn't sent down. That was not the first Quran revealed. So how did it manage to become the first one? Are you changing the position of the words of Allah? Allah revealed his book, and you are changing the way the order of the book. Hey, you said the Quran hasn't been changed. That is what you claim, okay? But according to your own source, it has been changed. Because the Quran we have today, Allah never revealed Fatiha as the first Quran. But this is not even the words of it, or I will show it to you, okay? It has been confirmed in the Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim on the authority of Abu Salama that Jabir ibn Abdullah informed him that he heard the messenger of Allah, okay, speaking about the time period of the pause in Revelation. The prophet said. So now they are also going to quote what? The hadith which I've shown it to you. Okay, this is the hadith I've shown to you already. While I was walking, because who is narrating this story? Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim. While I was walking, I heard a voice from the sky. So I lifted my gaze towards the sky and saw the same angel who had come to me and at the cave of Hira. He was sitting on a chair between the skies and the earth, the sky and the earth. So I fled from him in fear until I fell to the ground. Then I went to my family and said I said, wrap me up. Wrap me up. So one hadith is saying to my family, one hadith is saying to my wife. Change it for yourself. Okay, your wife can be your family, but hey, one is a plural form, one is a singular form. So they wrapped me up. So Allah revealed, oh you wrapped up, arise and warn. Until keep away. Here, Abu Salama added, Aruj means idols. Until keep away idols. So this verse is specifically speaking to Muhammad and is telling Muhammad to keep away idols. After this, the revelation started coming strongly and frequently and successions in succession. Okay, this is the wording of Al-Bukhari. This way, this hadith is narrated necessitates that revelation had descended before this. This is due to the prophet's statement. So, according to the narration, Muhammad was already a prophet because he has already received revelation. Ikra has already come. Let me show it to you. According to the original Quran, okay, the how do we say this word? Let me try and so I don't break my tongue. Okay, I'm a Ghanaian guy and an Ashanti boy. Okay, we have problems with the R, the pronunciation of R in my language. It's almost not there, so it's difficult. Okay, you break your tongue if you're trying to pronounce the R. So sometimes you have to bear with me. Okay, so let me show it to you on the screen. According to Muslim pages, they give us the chronological order of the surah, which means the way the surah was actually revealed, the one which came first, the one which came second, the one which came third, the original Quran, how the Quran is actually revealed. This is how it was revealed, okay? And you can see it on the screen. Don't blame me. Okay, I'm only the messenger. It says here the chronological order of the surah. Surah chapter 96. Alaq, Quran chapter 96 is actually the number one Quran. This is the first Quran which came out. It came in Mecca. Okay, so Muhammad has received his first revelation. According to the chronological order, Quran chapter 96 is the first one that came. The second Quran, the second surah which came is Quran chapter 68. Surah to Kalam. If I'm not mistaken, I think that is the pen. I don't even know. The second Quran which came, the second surah which came is Quran chapter 68. So Muhammad has received first surah, second surah as a prophet and a messenger of Allah. That is the second surah in the original Quran. Okay, according to this page. The third surah which came also in Mecca is Surah 273. Muzammil. Okay, I'm trying to pronounce the word, so forgive me if I mispronounce the Arabic words. Surah to Muzammil is the what? Is the third Quran. That's supposed to be the third, number 3. But now we find it in number 73, chapter 73. So I hope you understand what is going on here. Not from me, from the Muslims themselves. The one we have today, chapter 96, is supposed to be chapter 1. 68 is supposed to be chapter 2. 73 is supposed to be chapter 3. Okay? And look, 74 is supposed to be chapter 4. So before Quran chapter 74 came, there has already been 3 surahs has already come down. And still, Muhammad is being told here in chapter 74, which is supposed to be chapter 4 in the original Quran, to what? To stay away from idols. Why was the pause? This is what you should think about. Don't blame me. I'm just reading what the sources says. And after Quran chapter 74 was revealed, which was supposed to be chapter 4, then came chapter 1, Surah Al-Fatiha. You see, Surah Al-Fatiha, the Quran, which is number 1 now, is supposed to be in number 5. It's supposed to be what? Number 5. So the book of Allah has been tempered. Allah brought his revelation in an order. Now they have changed the orders. They have changed the order of Allah. They have misplaced words. According to them, not according to me. And somebody may say, okay, maybe I am using this chronological order is wrong. No, it's not. I have checked with other verses, other places. This is another page. Okay, so let me show you this page. This is the Tanzil. Okay, this is the page I'm using. So don't blame me. You can see it here on the screen. And I have checked with another page too. It's also giving us the traditional chronological order table. You can see it here. Okay, and this is coming from Wiki Islam. Choose whatever you want. Wiki Islam. Maybe you don't like this page. You like the other one, the Tanzil page. You can choose it. But they are all saying the same thing. They're all saying the same thing. 96 is the first one which came. 68 is the second chapter which came. 73 is the third which came. 74 is the fourth which came, just like the other one. And 1 is the fifth one which came, just like the other one. So they are saying the same thing. And yet, according to the Quran, Muhammad is being told to stay away from idols, even after receiving all these verses. Look at this. According to their own sources, it's not me. And I'm showing to you as a Muslim. Probably this is the first time you're seeing this. A lot of Muslims are seeing this for the first time. Maybe somebody told them, but they never saw it with their own eyes, okay? According to this order, Quran chapter 96, which is the first one, he received 19 verses. Quran chapter 68, which is supposed to be the second verse, he received 52 verses. Quran chapter 73, which is supposed to be the third chapter, he received 20 verses. And then Quran chapter 74, according to this number of verses, is 56 verses. So all these verses has already come down, and Muhammad is being warned to stay away from idols. Don't blame the messenger, please. And then Quran chapter 1 came, which is 7 verses. And then Quran chapter 111 came, which is 5 verses in Mecca. Okay, so as I'm saying, I have all my references are on the screen. So if you say I am the liar, that means you are what? You are denying your own sources. This is not the only one too. Let me show you another chronological page. So I have 3 different pages that I compare them so that I will know what the information must be accurate, because this is what the Muslims themselves have agreed upon according to the pages I'm putting on the screen. Okay. So this one too is giving us the chronological order. Okay. Sorry for this R. Okay, it's difficult for me. So you can see the same thing: 96 first, 68 second, 73 third, 74 fourth, 1 fifth. That's how the Quran was revealed according to this chronological order. But Ibn Kathir was telling us something different. Like he was making it seems like Quran chapter 74 is the second verse chapter which came. That is not true, according to their sources, and that is how it was. Okay. So now let me see. According to I have provided a lot of references, and we want to know. Okay, I have a Muslim brother join me here. Omar, are you there? Omar, are you there? Hello? Omar, are you there? Okay, so the Muslim brother have joined me, but maybe there are some connectivity problems from his side, not from my side. Okay. And he's not speaking. I don't know why. Okay. So let me know if you are here, if you can hear me. Okay. Type something in the private comment section so that I will know that you are ready. Okay. So that I will know that you are ready, then I can bring you up. So we know, for me as a Christian, and for those who are Christian, who are following the true gospel, who are following Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, why would you reject Jesus Christ? Right? Why would you reject, even according to the standard of Islam, Jesus is holy. He's pure. In Islam, when they're trying to use Jesus in the Quran, they couldn't put any dirt, any sin on him. That is how strong, that is how beautiful Jesus Christ is. You see, when Allah is speaking to Prophet Muhammad in the Quran, he is saying, stay away from idols. You will never find such a statement attributed to Jesus in Islam, nowhere. Not a single verse in the whole Quran where you will find Jesus being associated with something like idols. Every time Jesus is speaking in the Quran, it's something beautiful, miracles, pure, being a holy. Let me show you this verse in the screen. Let me show it to you. So that's why I don't understand why someone would try to convince you to leave Jesus Christ, the one who never sinned. Even in Islam, whom in Islam he is being called the what? The pure boy, the holy boy. Look at this. Quran chapter 19, verse number 19. He said, and look at the difference between Mary, because the Quran is supposedly reporting what has happened before. This is not the time of Muhammad, right? He's reporting a story. So when the angel, according to this, they are going to say angel, but it's not an angel, okay? It's not an angel. The spirit came to Mary. So whoever came to Mary, according to the Quran story, Mary was in panic. Mary didn't know this person. Just like according to the story, Muhammad was in the cave and someone came to him. He didn't know this person. So listen to what the angel or the one that came to Mary said to Mary. I am only a messenger from your Lord to give you the gift of a pure boy. Mary said in verse number 18, Quran chapter 19, verse number 18. Let me go back small. Let me give you in context so that people understand. Okay. Mary scheduled herself from them. Just like Muhammad maybe went in seclusion. He went away in the cave, right? Mary went away from them, and we sent her our spirit. He never said Malaika. He said our spirit. Show me one verse from the whole Quran where Allah says the spirit, that our spirit, is Gabriel. One verse from the Quran that Allah is saying that our spirit, our spirit is Gabriel. Unequivocal verse from the Quran. You remember this statement? Show me one unequivocal statement from Jesus saying, I am God, worship me. Show us where Allah is also saying, the spirit here, our spirit, it is Gabriel. There is nothing like this in the Quran. Nothing. Okay. So our spirit, Allah said he sent our spirit, and he appeared to her as an immaculate human. So the spirit of Allah, the spirit that Allah sent, okay, the spirit that Allah sent, not the spirit of Allah, okay, because according to my understanding, Allah don't have a spirit. So the spirit that Allah sent, that spirit came as a human being, a perfect man, immaculate human. Other translation will say perfect man. So this perfect man who came to Mary don't know this man. So Mary said, I take protection from you in the compassionate, should you be righteous. Let me change this translation, okay? Let me use Yusuf Ali. According to this verse, I think Yusuf Ali made it clear. Okay. So Mary said, I seek refuge from thee to the most gracious. This is what Mary is saying to this man who came to her. This is what Mary is saying to her. And he said, nay, I am only a messenger from thy Lord. So Mary knows that when somebody comes to him, or sorry, to her, she can seek refuge from her, from the person. I seek refuge from you, from my God. Because Mary is speaking about her God. Allah means God. Let me say Allah means God. It's not the name of a God. No, it's not the name. It only means God, right? So Mary is seeking refuge from God. And this person is identifying and saying, I am a messenger from your God. How come when the angel came to Muhammad, Muhammad never seek refuge from his God, and he's panicking and he's running home saying, cover me up? Mary is standing there facing this man saying, I seek refuge from you, not going home panicking, not saying, please cover me, cover me. No, Mary as a woman, which some Muslims are claiming she was a kid, is standing in facing this man, telling him, I seek refuge from you. And then the angel or the spirit, according to the story, it is a spirit. This spirit is saying, I am only a messenger from thy Lord. to announce to thee the gift of a holy son. So Jesus in the Quran is being identified as a holy son. You see the difference here? Jesus in the Quran, when the Quran is speaking about Jesus, beautiful things are being associated with Jesus. Holy son or a pure boy, depending on the translation that you are choosing. Jesus, when he's speaking about in the Quran, he says, peace be upon me the day I was born, the day I die, and the day I will be resurrected or I raise again. Jesus, when he's being spoken about in the Quran, Allah said, I took him to myself. Look at this statement. The God of the Muslims, Allah, is claiming he has taken Jesus to himself. So wherever Allah is, that is where Jesus is. To himself, to myself. I take thee to myself. But when he's speaking about Muhammad, he's saying, Muhammad, stay away from the idols. You see the difference here? According to the Quran, not according to me. So which one, okay, should I obey? Should I listen to? Should I follow? The sinless, the sinless Jesus Christ in the Bible, or the sinner Muhammad in the Quran? Which one should I listen to? And Muhammad being a sinner, once again, it's not like I am insulting. No, that is what Allah said in the Quran. And I can show it to you once again. Chapter Muhammad, the chapter is even called Muhammad. Okay. I once was on the street, right? And as I'm saying, a lot of them, they read in Arabic, but they don't know. They don't know what they are reading. And this guy, right? This guy was walking around asking people about Islam. So I met with him. I saw him. Okay, so I decided to speak with him too. I decided to speak with him too. So I quoted a verse. I said in Quran chapter Muhammad. He said, no, there is nothing like Quran chapter Muhammad. The guy going around trying to like preach Islam to people, asking questions about, I said chapter Muhammad. He said there's nothing like chapter Muhammad. I was like, are you sure? He even got me like to be like, I was like, I've been reading the whole time chapter Muhammad. You said there's no chapter Muhammad. What is wrong with you? So I opened it for him and I showed it to him where Allah is saying Muhammad should ask forgiveness for his sin. Till now, they have not been able to post that video of mine on the street in Austria, Vienna. Yeah, they haven't posted that video. Once again, I'm sending out the link. Okay. So this translation says here, as I'm saying, no, therefore, that there is no God but Allah. And this is Allah speaking to Muhammad once again. And ask forgiveness for thy faults. Look at how they have translated this verse here. The word is sin, but they made it fault. And for the men and women who believe. So the word here is actually sin. And we can prove it simply by changing the translation. And you will see that said to, I am not what? Lying. Look at this. All of a sudden, it has changed from fault to sin. You see what I mean? And let's listen. So know, O Muhammad, that there is no deity except Allah, and ask forgiveness for your sin, and for the believing men and for the believing women. This is what the Quran is saying. Okay, I don't know. Always on TikTok, if you are streaming, all of a sudden you will get something notification, right? They say you should add something to it before or else the live streaming will stop or something like this. Okay, wow, I have a lot of people watching me on TikTok, right? It's amazing. That means people are enjoying the program also on TikTok here. Okay, so please like the video, and then I will leave a little time and come on TikTok and speak to people too on TikTok too. Okay, I appreciate everyone joining me on TikTok. Someone is saying which verse? Okay, Quran chapter 47, verse number 19, where Allah is saying to Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, to ask forgiveness for his sin, and also for the believing men and believing women. That is what Allah is saying. And that's what I want people to understand. When Jesus being spoken of in the Quran, no sin, no women, like no worldly things, pure holy things, right? When it's about Jesus in the Quran, it's about pure, holy, righteous, miracles, good things. When it's about Prophet Muhammad, the booty, Muhammad and Allah get 1/5 of the booty. You see now, material things. Muhammad had the privileges. According to the Quran, a lot of privileges. Only for him, only for Muhammad. What are these privileges? Women, according to the Quran. Not according to me. Okay? So please don't come for me. If we read the Quran, if I am misunderstanding anything, you have the right to come and answer me, or you have the right to come and do what? To come and question me or explain things to me. Okay? Let me see. Someone is calling me. Let's see. Hello?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up? Who is speaking? Where is speaking from?
So you've been crying every day, telling me now, oh my Muslim, you can come online, you can come online, you want it in the chat, you want it in the comments section. We got time different. I don't know which country you in, but we got time different because I know sometimes people be at work now just from work. So I see you lying to the audience over there. I say, you know what, let me just come in and tell you.
Okay, so who is speaking and where is speaking from? That was the question, my guy.
You're talking to Omar Musu's son.
Exactly. So introduce yourself because I don't know. I never spoken with you before, so I cannot recognize you with your voice.
Yeah, that's Omar Musu's son. You've been crying every day because, okay?
He said, I've been crying. So this is the Muslim brother
who... You've been crying every day. Yeah, every day you've been crying. Now you want to talk to me. I'm in the comment section. I can't answer your call. But listen, dude, we got job. We work here, but we got time different. So you don't expect when you come on, the minute I should be on. I just skip to come online to be able to defend Islam 1 or 2 and go back. But yeah, so what's the topic today?
You said I'm lying to the people and you're here to expose my lies. So you don't know what I'm lying about?
You did mention a lot of things, but listen, I don't want you to be jumping from one place to another, right?
Okay.
Honestly, this is not really my topic to really discuss with you today, but because you seem to be lying and saying things that you want to say, that's why I say, you know what, let me jump in. First of all, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, every revelation that comes to him is from Allah. That's the first and foremost things.
But Omar,
yeah.
Please, okay. I know you are going to speak a lot. I'm going to let you speak. But first, you have to point out my lies first, because that's what is important for me.
All right, your first lies is that you're thinking because the Hadith said, okay, your first lies is the Hadith is greater than the Quran. That's your first lies.
Okay, so at listeners, the Omar is saying here, I said the Hadith is greater than the Quran.
Hadith is greater than the Quran.
That is what I said.
I heard that. Yeah?
That is what I said, that Hadith is greater than the Quran.
Yeah, you said it. You said it came earlier. The Quran came and Hadith came later. Maybe other people are listening to it, or you can rewind and play. If I'm lying, then I mean you the liar. If I'm lying, then I mean I'm the liar. If you lying, then I mean you the real liar. Yeah.
Yeah, but I never said anything like this, that Hadith is greater than the Quran.
You said it. You just said it. That's the first lie.
In this.
Yeah, you just said it. I know you will not accept it because you just want to come and defend your religion.
No, let me see.
One thing I noticed about you is you always come on live and say whatever you want to say. That's fine because I know everybody want to win soul over to Jesus Christ. But I do believe that if you're trying to win soul over to Jesus Christ, you should be able to give the people the fact. And even you got some Christians, brother, who are Christians, but they are not even doing it with a Christianity. So at times you just come, everything is Muslim, oh Muslim, oh Muslim. How many souls have you won over to Jesus Christ? That's the question I always ask. And it baffles me because you didn't know Arabic. You just come on and pick one ayah, one voice, and then boom, you come up and say, this is it right here. That's what the Quran said. This is it right here. Sometimes I'll be laughing every day because I know within myself, Arabic is not like the Bible, bro. That's number one lie. She said it Hadith is bigger, is powerful than the Quran.
Listeners,
number two lies she said.
Omar.
Number two lies she said.
No, Omar, hold on, please. I want people to get this right? Because if I'm saying something, and then if I am lying to the people, I want to correct my lies. Okay, so please.
Oh yeah, you said number one lies. I said I will repeat myself. You said the Hadith is bigger than the Quran. That's what you said.
Okay, so I want to ask the audience. I want to ask the audience, right? If any one of the audience heard me say this statement, can I ask the audience at least? Maybe I said it. Maybe I didn't.
No, you did. Maybe you said it in tree, but I know you did.
Maybe I said. Do you understand Chi? Are you a Ghanaian?
Maybe you said it in tree, bro, but you said it. Yes, you said it.
Are you a Ghanaian? Are you a Ghanaian?
I'm not Ghanaian, but I know you said it. That's what I said. You said.
But look at the guy here. He is saying he's coming to prove my lies, right? And my first lie, according to Omar, let me speak. Let me speak.
I would never lie on you. I know exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, so you said maybe I said it in my local language, even though you don't understand my local language.
No, but that I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you.
Okay, but let me please, audience, right? You see now, this is how the Muslims are. They will lie on you.
No, it's not about this how the Muslims.
So when did I say this statement?
Listen, bro, I've been watching your live for I mean for weeks now, or more than weeks.
Amazing.
Every time you come on live, you got something else to say. And once you say it, you feel like you're secure to say it because you're lying and nobody that could debunk those lies. So you feel you're secure. But this morning I was driving coming from work. I've been monitoring this entire life. So if I tell you, I might be one of the first person. Check your comment, you see that. I've been monitoring this life. You said it, that the Hadith is bigger than the Quran. I wanted to text. I wanted to send a comment, but I could not because I had a traffic light.
It's amazing. Now, okay.
If you agree to that, then we move on.
No, I don't agree to this. But let me give you this. Let me give you this, okay? So Omar, hold on. Let me speak now.
Let me come back to number 2.
No, hold on. Let me clarify things here. Hold on, okay?
All right, clarify.
So people are watching. We are streaming 1 hour 16 minutes now. According to this Muslim brother, he said, I said Hadith is greater than the Quran. And to me, let me speak, Omar. Let me speak. Let me speak. Okay, people are listening. They will judge for themselves. Okay, so let me speak.
They can judge whatever they can judge. But I know you said.
Okay, so let me speak. Okay, so I never said anything. I will never say such a thing because I know.
No, you've been lying about Islam. So why will you not agree that you said it right now? You've been saying a lot of lies. Why will you not say it right now? Why will you not say it right now? You've been lying a lot. Like you say, bring a lot of topics, and then you put people pictures just to grow your platform. You've been doing that a lot. So why will you not agree to your lies right now?
The guy is panicking already. Okay, he doesn't want.
No, I'm not. I just want you to allude to your lies first.
Because now you have made a claim. Okay, why did I say that? Why would I say that? Why did I say this?
You said it because when you put, let me tell you, maybe you forgot. When you put the first Hadith, and after you got to reading that, and then you went back to the second Hadith, you got to read it, you put about 3 different Hadiths. And then the last one you said that this is a Hadith, this is a Hadith, the Hadith is even greater than the Quran. I'm like, subhanallah. Why would this guy say to be lying? Why would you do that? It's very backwards to see you lying like that. That's the number 1 lies.
Okay.
So I will get to the number 2 lie. You want me to go
no, Omar, hold on. I want to say something. Just be quiet, okay?
Yeah, say something.
Let me say this, okay? So I will never say such a thing because I know that the Quran is their highest sources. And then that's what let me speak now. Why are you speaking? Let me speak. People are listening. People will know who the truthful one here is, okay? So I will always say Quran is their highest sources. Their Quran is the highest book. After Quran, the second most authentic book in Islam is Sahih Bukhari. That is what I say.
Okay.
This is what I've been saying. Sahih Bukhari is the most authentic book than everybody, all the other books, apart from the Quran. So I was giving you Sahih Bukhari, and I said Sahih Bukhari is even maybe the Bukhari is stronger than the tafsir. But
no, that's not what you say. You say it's stronger than the Quran. That's what you said. You said the Hadith is stronger than the Quran. Yes.
I will play back. Maybe some people are here. Okay.
You really need to do so.
I will play back, and if I said that, hold on, Omar. If I said that, then that will be a slip of a tongue. Because in my videos, I have said,
now it's a slip of a tongue, right?
Because you are lying anyway. You are lying. I'm just trying.
Why would I lie on you?
Now, why would I lie? People are watching. Nobody has been able to confirm what you are saying.
You want me to bring your second lie? I know you and I agree because I think always and just say lies and go away with it. So, but you want me to bring your second lies?
Bring the first lie, because this what you said is a claim. You haven't proven it.
The first one is just what I told you. This first one is just what I told you. You already denied the fact that you say you didn't say it. But that's the first lie.
But that is not a lie. So you are so right now you said Muhammad is not a prophet. I'm saying you said Muhammad is not a prophet. You are lying right now.
You know what I want you to do for me? You know what I want you to do for me after live streaming? Go back and watch your own video, or let the audience go back for the sake of Allah.
No. If you are truthful, okay, Omar, let me say it like this, okay?
Watch the video. If you don't say the Hadith is stronger than the Quran, then I mean you and I, you've been lying from the day you were born. Okay, so no, so you are the one making the claim, right? So after this, make that portion, put it in the comment section for me, please, in Facebook. Oh yes, I will too, because I will not come and bring lies. I'm fasting.
Okay. Okay, so if you don't put it in the comment section, that means you are the liar here. Okay, so let's.
It's stronger than the Quran.
What is your second point? What is your next point?
The second one is you sat over there and you said maybe you've been worshiping idols. Maybe Rasulullah been worshiping all idols. That's why Allah told him. First of all, you need to do one thing for yourself. Honestly, let's put all joke aside. I understand that you want to grow your platform, but this is not how to grow it.
Can you read a verse for us? What are you talking about? Which verse are you talking about?
Try and learn.
Which verse are you talking about? Can you read a verse for us?
Listen, bro. Try and learn the Quran and stop bringing in chapter by chapter. Like you just made a statement by saying you asked a guy about Quran about chapter Muhammad. There's nowhere they call chapter Muhammad. They only have chapter in the surah they call Surah to Muhammad. They get no chapter called chapter Muhammad. Okay? That's one of your lies. You say you went somewhere, you ask somebody, they said they don't know. There's nowhere, no Muslim will tell you they get any chapter they call chapter Muhammad. The only thing they will tell you, they got a surah in Surah to Muhammad, and the chapter in there, chapter 1, 3, 4, all different. It's never chapter Muhammad. You say Rasulullah was possessed. You say, meaning he was still worshiping demon or worshiping idols. That's why Allah said we should stay away from idols. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, every voices that come down to Rasulullah, they tell him stay away from idols. It's not just the first, it's not even a second. They always tell him stay away from idols. That does not mean when they say stay away from idols, that means you are worshiping idols, or many revelation stop and he had everybody could have panic attack, because first of all, people claim that he's a liar. People claim that he's a deity.
So this guy just came here to prove to me that I am lying. And look at him.
He coming back. Look, that's not how you do it. Let me finish. I will let you talk, honestly. But if you don't want to let me talk, I'll let you talk and then let it be.
I've said, can you at least focus on the topic? What I have said wrong. I don't want your opinion. Give me references.
Right. One of your lies is you assume, in fact, assuming that he was worshiping idols. That's why the ayah came down to him to tell him to abstain from idols. That's lie. That means you understood it in your own way. So if you try to always sit on the pulpit or on the info computer to ready come up with some statement like that, I don't think you can even win soul over to Christ, because I feel that you're not giving the people the right information that will make them feel better.
My guy, the verse is on the screen right now. You have the opportunity to explain the verse to us so that it will expose my lie.
I'm trying to tell you. The verse is make it clear. And you read Hadith.
Also, what is the verse saying?
The verse trying to tell you, or trying to tell we Muslims, that yes, every time he sent revelation to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Can you read the verse for us, please? Can you read the verse for us?
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not looking at verse. I'm calling you on WhatsApp.
No, okay. So read your Quran. Are you ashamed of your Quran? Read it for us. Let people hear what your Quran says.
Are you ashamed? You need to stop jumping away from the topic.
So you are here. Focus on the topic. What I said, you said it is wrong. Can you please read it for us and explain for us? You see now, this guy is mad. He speaks.
Listen, my brother. You think you will do everywhere your lies, and you will not do everywhere. I already told you lie. So what you need to do for me, another time, days I'm off, call me, and then we can discuss better.
So you just call for nothing. You called for nothing. It's a waste of time, and that's how you embarrass yourself.
No, it's not about waste of time. I told you lie.
Yeah, you have said it, but you couldn't prove anything. You couldn't prove it.
You lie by saying the hadith is someone that the Quran. So that's
It's
a
amazing.
big lies right there.
Now, okay, you haven't proven anything because I didn't say this. I don't think I said this.
You did say it.
Now, okay, so it is you saying it, I said it. So focus, why is Allah saying Muhammad should keep away from the idols?
If you want me to say it, then you got to do me one favor. When I'm talking, don't call me up and I will tell you.
Answer it. We are listening. Why is Allah saying Muhammad should keep away from the idols?
Say what you want to say. Good question. Now I'll tell you. Every messenger that Allah sent, He advised them to not do certain things. Okay? He told them, don't do this. This is not good for you. Don't go around it. This is not right for you. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, revelation was coming in, and it kept coming in. And then once upon a time, it came to the Hadith, and it stopped. So he started panicking. And the panicking came about people thinking he's a liar, because people already started allude to the fact that he was a liar, he's a this, he's a that, he's a killer, all kinds of names was called upon him. So when the voice came down to tell him that stay away from idol, that doesn't mean he was worshiping idol. Because even if you read from every voice over there, coming all the way down, there was nothing that said, yes, you are worshiping idol, so I want you to stay away from idol. You can still read the voice. But because you always think of one topic, like you rather do, you will just read the one and pick it and say, this is what he said. This is my main point. This is my main point. And you always tell it yourself. Because I don't feel like you can't really express anything about the Quran apart from you making yourself to feel fine. That's how I feel it. So that was the main reason Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him, stay away from idol. Because after that panic came about, everybody scared. And you telling me that he went home. It's true. He went home and he told his wife, Khadija, cover me. It's true, you're not lying there. I just said it. He said cover me because he was afraid. After the angel appeared to him, he was afraid. He thought it was something because it been a few other time and he hadn't seen the angel, so he was afraid. So everything that the Quran says is explained itself well. It's not like a Bible, bro. Where you gonna see Jesus say he go, another part he said he not going no way.
Amen to that. No, okay. I don't think you have the knowledge or the courage to do anything here. Okay, you just came here to speak. That one and dash. Okay, you cannot say your source is saying.
But you don't have the knowledge. You already said whether you said the Quran, the Hadith is better than the Quran. Then you got.
No, okay. I think it's okay. It's okay. You just here to spew your nonsense, just like your comments. And that's what I mean. Okay, when you give them the opportunity, you give them the like to join you. This is what is going to happen. I'm saying, tell me why Allah is saying Muhammad should keep away from the idols. And after that, then the revelation started coming. And why is Muhammad still panicking when he sees the angel that came to him? Why is he panicking? The angel has already revealed verses before. Who is the angel who revealed the verses that came before this Quran chapter 74? Who is the angel? Why is Muhammad still panicking? Let the Bible speak. Greetings. Are you able to speak or you are not?
Greetings, I can speak.
Nah, okay, you can speak. Did you join me from the beginning?
No, I joined you somewhere.
Ah, okay. Did you hear me say what the guy is saying? He's saying, I said the Hadith is stronger than the Quran itself.
No, I haven't heard that. Though. I also stood up to go and do some work. So I don't know if when I stood up, you said we did that place or not. I can't. I haven't heard that.
Now, okay, I'll try and play back, and then we will listen. I will listen to it because if the guy is truthful, he also show me where I said this. He's a liar, just like the devil. Okay, his father. Okay, so Bob, are you there?
How you guys doing?
Yes, I'm fine. And you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Okay. Thanks for joining. Okay, Bob. You always join late, and if I say I'm about to leave, then you say, "Why?" I said, "Oh, because Bob, I joined. That's why you're about to leave."
Ah, come on, Setu, man. I've got things to do as well, you know.
Yeah.
But I was sleeping because obviously I do night shifts, you see. So I was.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's okay, but today I will have to end.
What time are you gonna finish?
It's almost done. I'm almost done. My time is actually finished, right?
Okay,
But I can give you like 10 minutes for you to explain this. But I promise you, the next time we speak, we are going to speak about the Bible. But that is
Okay.
obviously not going to happen right now.
That's fine.
So,
That's fine. That's fine.
so maybe I will give you the opportunity to explain what is going on here, right?
So where is this? Okay, this is Surah Al-Mudathir. Okay, so what verse is this, Satu? What verse is it?
Verse number 5, you can see it on the screen.
Okay, yeah. So what's the problem here?
Allah is telling Muhammad, the prophet, to stay away from idols.
Okay, yeah. So
why?
I want to know why you got a problem with that.
Now I want to know. I don't have a problem with it. I'm asking you, why is Allah? Okay, Muhammad is like Muhammad will not associate. He's a prophet, right? Tawheed, one godness. Okay, so he will never associate anything with idols, with Allah or such a thing. He will never come. Okay, because that's what even the Muslims tell me. Even before he became a prophet, he wasn't like a pagan like his parents, or like his relatives. He never went with idols. So if that is the case, right? Why is Allah telling Muhammad to keep away from idols? And after this, then the revelation started coming frequently. Why is that so?
Is this actually? Can you go in the Arabic? Even though it says, I just want it because I can't go out and go on my Arabic teachings. Can you go on the? Okay, Arabic is there. Yeah, it's there. Yeah. I couldn't know. Sorry, because like I'm only concentrated on the English one. Yeah, it's there. Yeah. Okay, so this is. It says, "Wa rujza fahjur." Okay, which means shun to keep away from arujas, the idols. Okay, so this Satu, and let the Bible speak. Obviously, I'm speaking to both of you. This basically is just letting the Prophet Muhammad and peace with knows, yeah, that keeping away idols is part of the commandments of God. But it doesn't necessarily means that he will engage in it. It's just an advice because if this verse, even though it's speaking to the Prophet Muhammad, it is also it is also speaking to all Muslims. It's not just him, because whatever God commanded Prophet Muhammad, except a few things in the Quran, yeah, we Muslims are to follow. Okay, so we get examples from him. So this is referring to the whole Muslim world. It's not just to him. Also, to advise him not to do that, there's nothing wrong with that. That also does not mean that Prophet Muhammad, whom peace be with, is going to worship idols. It's just a commandment. That's all. It's just a commandment.
Okay, so you just said, right, this verse is specifically revealed to Muhammad himself, not to you as a believer, because there are verses which is specifically for Muhammad that you already acknowledged, right? And Muhammad is a prophet who knows not to be associated with Allah, who knows pagan or idol worship is not good. This is not like the first revelation which came to warn him. If Allah has already warned him, because Surah to that one 96 is already there. Okay, verses has already come. I've already proven it on the screen. So Muhammad has received verses before, prior to this verse, and then it stopped. According to the story, it stopped. And then there is even another hadith. Do you know? I think this is even separate from when the angel was not able to enter Prophet Muhammad's house because there were images in the house. They always say images. They always use the word pictures, but it was actually images, like statues, something like that. It wasn't like a picture. It was like statues. So this is even different from that one. And here Allah is telling Muhammad to keep away. It is not only to Muhammad, not to the believers. This is only to Muhammad. And you are saying this.
No. Satu. This is referring to the whole Muslims, including the Prophet Muhammad, whom peace be with. This verse.
How did you get to that?
Is the Quran only sent to the Prophet Muhammad, whom peace be with?
No, the Quran speaks to only Prophet Muhammad many times, only to him.
Look, no. It speaks to us Muslims. Yeah,
I know.
It also sometimes mentions the Prophet Muhammad to him, but as a whole, it's referring to the Muslims, even though it's referring to the Prophet Muhammad. Yeah, we can hang on, Saif, let me finish. We can also take that and connect that to ourselves.
Okay, according to this verse, is Allah speaking to Muhammad or is he speaking to you?
It's speaking to all of us.
Prove it, because this is not what the Hadith is saying.
Okay, but the Quran, yeah, is it sent to only him or to the whole
We are
Muslim world?
speaking about this verse.
I know that, but is it in the
Okay, so
Quran? This
who is
verse
this verse speaking to? That's what I want. Who is this verse speaking?
is this verse in the Quran?
Or are you allowed the privileges that Muhammad has? Do you have the same privileges?
In some of them, no.
Exactly. So,
But this one, but are Muslims allowed to worship idols?
hold on. Let me speak. Okay. You see now your logic here. Sometimes you want to say, okay, this one, even though this verse is specifically speaking to Muhammad, not to you, because it is Muhammad who is in panic, who has gone home and is terrified, is frightened, and he has been wrapped with his garment, and Allah is commanding him to do something, not you, but you are still saying it is for all the Muslims.
This is what I'm asking you. Said too, yeah.
Look at this guy.
I'm speaking now. Come on, let me finish. Does the Quran command Muslims not to worship idols?
And that is why we want to know why Muhammad is being commanded here not to do so.
It's an advice. What's wrong with that?
What is an advice? Where is this advice? He said, keep away. He's commanding him to keep away.
Yeah, keep away means to keep away.
Yeah, but was he going there? Was he going there as the prophet?
Look, Satu, yeah? If you do something and you haven't done it, let's say you haven't done something, can somebody come and tell you, don't do this, even though you haven't done it?
No, you cannot. Why? Listen
what?
carefully.
What are you talking about?
Let me see. I don't even know how to say this. Okay, you believe Muhammad, even though he was not a prophet, before he became a prophet, his parents were pagan worshippers. He never went close to that state. He never went there, right?
Mm.
He never worshipped them. He never went near.
That's right. That's right.
In the state of lost, even though he was lost at that moment, he wasn't guided by Allah, but he still never went there to pagan worshiping.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he became a prophet of Allah. And then he understands his mission is oneness of Allah, one God, right? Or did he get this knowledge that one God, the oneness of Allah, came later on? No, he had this understanding that God is one. We don't associate anything with him. So now he has been receiving revelations. Only 3 surahs has already come before this one came. Right? 3 surahs has already come before this one came, according to your own sources. And then now Allah is telling him to keep away. He wasn't there anyway the whole time. Was he planning to go there?
This is, of course not. Don't be silly.
So why? Look at this. The same logic here.
I'm speaking now.
Time you say, let me say this, Bob. Okay, you say you as a Muslims, when you were speaking with God logic, okay, you said even Muslims, you wake up and you ask for forgiveness, you pray for forgiveness for your sin, even though you haven't sinned. You are praying in vain. So it's like Allah is commanding you to do something you haven't done.
No. We're not praying. But look, don't go to a different direction. We'll talk about that. Let's stick to this one here.
Why command Muhammad to stay away from something which he in his whole life he hasn't gone there and he's not even thinking of going there? Why would Allah command him to do so?
Seth, I'm asking you, what is wrong with commanding him to not to do that?
Because God will you said God will, he knows your intention, right? Even if you haven't done it, he knows your intention. So he can tell you not to do it because your intention is going there. You are saying no, even his intention, he's not going there. He hasn't associated anything, he hasn't worshipped anything. Even though Quran chapter 22, verse 52, according to the commentary, it is saying he worshipped them, right? According to your own sources, he was bewitched. So we have indication, according to your own sources, he was lost and he was guided. According to your own sources, according to the Quran, he never knew any scripture. So Muhammad didn't know anything. He didn't have any guidance. His parents were pagan worshippers. His relatives were pagan worshippers. So probably the probability that he was a pagan worshipper is high, even after he was received the revelation. And that is why his God is saying, stay away from them. Keep away from the idols. But you are trying to deny and say it is only an advice. Why would God advise him to stay away from idols if he never went to idols?
Okay. I'll give you an example. This is an example in the Bible because it's something. Look, I always like to use the Bible because let me finish now. I've allowed you to speak. You have to allow me to speak as well, Setu. Come on. So when I'll give an example. When Moses received his revelation from Mount Sinai and he went to Egypt. And he freed then he freed the Israelites, and he brought them back to the desert, Mount Sinai area. God advised him in the 10 Commandments, saying that thou shalt not have no other god before me, or thou shalt not have any graven images before me. Now, is he talking to only to Moses or to the whole Israelites? So this verse, this 10 commandment here is talking to Moses and to the whole Israelites. But
Exactly.
Moses already received, Moses already knew God is one. Why did God commanded him then not to do that?
God is giving him the commandment to give it to the people, the children of Israel.
But where does he say give it to the children of Israel?
Where does what say give it to the children of Israel? The 10
The 10
commandment was for
commandments,
only
yeah.
Moses.
No. I know. Look, I know it's for Moses and the children of Israel. I know that it's for all of them.
Exactly.
But where does it say in there it's for the children of Israel only, not Moses?
Now, where does it say it is for only Moses?
So now you agree, yeah? This is talking about Moses and the children of Israel, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Now, similarly, even though Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam knows God is one, idol worship is wrong, God is still commanding him not to do it, but it does not mean that he will do it. It's just a commandment for him and for the Muslims to not to do these things. It's just a commandment, but it does not mean he's gonna go and do it. Exactly the same situation with Moses in the Ten Commandments. So now you've destroyed yourself by me using an example in your own
Look.
Bible. This
No, okay. No,
Setu, let me finish. Let me finish,
no,
please.
it's done. It's done, Bob. Let's read your pauses, because I know you speak a lot. You never provide any references, right? So maybe you were not here before. Can you read what this hadith is saying according to your own Ibn Kathir? Okay, this is a hadith from the reason why this verse came. According
Is
to
it
it,
tafsir or hadith?
this is the hadith, and this is a tafsir quoting the hadith
Okay, let's see. Can
from
you read it
Bukhari.
out because the screen is too small for me? Okay, let me make it bigger. Let me make it bigger.
Please be fast, okay? Because I have to go.
Yeah, but you promised me David, man.
I promise you. I said you are coming late. It's already, look at the time.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's my fault, man. Sorry. Yeah.
I even send you. I have even sent you the
Yes,
link on your
you
WhatsApp.
did. Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Okay,
you're
so
right.
don't blame me. I send you the link.
No. What I'm saying is, obviously, it's my fault for coming late. I didn't expect you to be doing an hour and a half, but that's fine. We can do David next time. Anyway, this you said this is a hadith. I'm not even sure whether it's a hadith, but I'll read it out for you.
It is the okay. Let's see. It is a hadith from Bukhari. Okay, reported by Ibn Kathir. So Ibn Kathir, this is the tafsir. Okay, from Ibn Kathir, and then he says here. Maybe you can read it from the beginning. Okay.
Okay, the first ayah to be revealed after read. It has been confirmed in the Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim on the authority of Abu Salama that Jabir bin Abdullah informed him that he heard the Messenger of Allah speaking about the time period
The
revelation.
revelation.
The Prophet
Revelation.
said,
Okay, so the prophet said. So now, what the prophet said? Okay, so this is what the prophet is saying. So this is Muhammad speaking. So
Let me
continue.
read it. Satu. I know that. Calm down. You know me. While I was walking, I heard a voice from the sky. So I lifted my gaze towards the sky and saw the same angel who had come to me at the cave of Hira. He was sitting on a chair between the sky and the earth. So I fled from him in fear until I fell down to the ground. Then I went to my family and said, wrap me up, wrap me up. So they wrapped me up. So Allah revealed, arise and warm until keep away here. Abu Salama added. Ar-Rujus means idols. At this, the revelation started coming strongly and frequently in succession. This is the wording of Al-Bukhari. The way his hadith is narrated necessitates that revealed had descent before this. This is due to the Prophet's statement. So where does it say here anything about idol worship or the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Okay, he was terrified of the angel. Being terrified of angels have when they come, their presence is quite frightening because in the Quran, when Moses encountered God and the angel was in the burning bush, Moses fled and ran away.
The
You know?
angel was in the burning bush.
Yes.
Where does it say angel was in the burning bush?
We'll talk about that, but I'm just giving an example. Yeah, says I'm not gonna
No,
go to
because
what the
no. I
says.
don't want you to lie. Does the Quran say an angel was in the burning bush?
No, but we know by our interpretation, we know who is in there because it
By
says,
your
and the one
interpretation?
Okay, so okay, forget about that. This
No,
basically
no, no,
this.
no, don't forget
No,
about
no,
that.
no.
You are trying to lie.
Satu, Seth,
I'm holding you to your own statement.
Seth.
Did you say angel was in the burning bush when Moses saw that he fled? An angel.
Yes.
And where is that in the Quran that an angel was in the burning bush?
Basically, it doesn't say an angel, but we have our interpretation. It's an angel.
So what does the Quran say? Who is in the bush?
It says the one in it, which means
So
obviously. Okay, when prophets of God, when they communicate with God, normally the angels get involved, isn't it? Yeah. So this is how.
what do you mean? Were you trying to lie to me right now? You said the angel was in the bush, in the burning bush. Angel, according to you.
Yes.
Does the
Let's
Quran say
go.
that?
Let's go to the chapter if you want.
No, no. Are you saying the Quran says this?
I said to you, it doesn't say angel. It says the one in it.
Yeah, but where did you get that was an angel in it?
Because when prophets of God deal with God, is the angels that are normally involved. Do you understand
So
what I'm
Allah
saying?
never spoke to Moses face to face.
Allah, okay, Allah spoke to Musa alayhi salam. He spoke to Moses, but who is in that fire?
No, did Allah speak to Moses face to face, or he had a betweener?
Not face to face. The voice was there. Yes, the voice of Allah was
But you were saying
speaking
the
to
voice
Moses.
was angel's voice.
No, I didn't say that, Setu. I didn't say that. So now you
Who is the
see,
one speaking with Moses in the
I
bush,
said,
in the fire? Hold on. The one speaking with Moses in the fire, was it an angel or was it Allah?
okay, now you have to listen to me to speak because you need to understand what I'm saying. Now you've lied and say to me, I said Allah was in the fire. I didn't say that. Okay, I said, let me clarify to you. I'm not gonna take forever. Yeah, the voice speaking is Allah's voice. Yeah,
Okay.
but the one in the fire, it says the one in it. It says blessed be the fire and the one in it. The one in it, in our interpretation, that's the angel Gabriel. Okay, but the voice coming out speaking to Moses, that's the voice of Allah. Okay, it's like it's like me and you are speaking right now. You can hear my voice, yeah, and there's some you can see a fire, and then there's someone in the fire, but that person in the fire is not me, but I'm speaking to you. You can hear my voice. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't understand what you're saying. Okay.
Of course, you're gonna say that you don't understand what I'm saying.
Of course, you are going to lie to me, okay, Bob. But I will come to this topic, okay, because I know you are lying right now, and I will expose you on this, okay, because this place, if the presence of Allah was not there, it wouldn't be the holy ground. Why was there the holy ground? Why should Moses remove his sandals? Because the presence of Allah is there. That is why Moses had to remove the sandals.
No, no,
But you
no,
were
no,
saying,
no, 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 no. Because the
okay,
place is holy. That's why.
what is holy?
That land, that area is holy. That's why.
And what makes that area holy?
Because God chose it to be holy. Like
So the
the
whole
hang on, Steph, you've asked me a question, yeah? God chose it to be holy, just like God chose Mecca and the Holy Land in Palestine to be holy. Why did God chose those places to be holy?
no. Moses was walking there barefoot with his sandals on. But when the presence of
Why did God told him to take it off?
because the presence of God came there.
No. Because it's both. Okay, it's both.
What do you mean it's both?
It's both. Hang on. The
Bob,
presence.
hold on. I don't want to skip this version, okay? This
Are
part.
you telling me Mount Sinai is not holy?
Focus on what we are doing right now, because I will come to this. I will deal with you on this verse. You are lying here.
Let's stick to this topic here.
Yeah, let's
You
stick to
keep
this
moving
topic.
around.
Muhammad, right? Muhammad is panicking. He never mentioned the name of this angel. It is you who is putting in there. It is the Hadith. This is a Hadith, and still Muhammad is not saying this is angel Gabriel. He says the angel that came to me in the cave Hira, the same angel he's seen sitting on the throne or in a chair, right? In a chair between the skies. Why is this Muhammad still panicking after revelation has already come to him? Why is he still panicking?
I've told you, yeah, the presence of angels can be frightening. But just because the Prophet Muhammad was scared, it does not mean like he was dealing with a devil or anything like that.
Did I say anything about devil here, Bob?
No. But I'm telling you to know that he didn't say that. I'm answering my own way. Okay.
Okay,
I
so
didn't say he
why
said
the
that.
angel, according to the Quran, according to your own sources, right? Quran chapter 74 is the fourth chapter, fourth surah, which has come. So there were 3 surahs with many verses which has already come from this same angel. According to you, is only one angel who delivers the Quran. So Muhammad must know this angel. So how come he is still panicking and frightened and going home and saying, cover me up? Just like the first revelation. According to you, the first revelation, maybe, yeah, he was surprised. He didn't know. Even though Mary didn't know this spirit which came to her, sorry. Mary didn't know, but Mary didn't go home panicking like a man Muhammad did. Zachariah, okay, in the Quran, every time the angel comes to the people, he said, peace be upon you, or I am a servant. Nobody is panicking like Muhammad is. Yes, you may feel terrified, but still the angel will calm you down. But now we know from the Quran or from Islamic sources, this was the 4th chapter, 4th surah. Angel has come to Muhammad many times already, and still he is panicking. And he never even identified this angel for us, that it is Gabriel, it is you who is putting it there. And then now, he went home, and then Allah sent the revelation. Who is the one who delivered the revelation? Is it not the same angel that he is panicking from?
Yes, it's the same angel.
So how come he's not panicking when you see the logic here, Bob? Bob, think, man, you are defending something which you know deep down is indefendable. You cannot defend this. The angel that he's panicking, he ran away from because he saw. You are saying this is Gabriel. He fled from him, come home, and then Allah sent the same angel to him to come and deliver. And then the angel said, stay away from idols, keep away from idols.
Okay. So too, yeah. Because you still haven't really told me what's the problem. Can you explain to me why you've got a problem with this in a nutshell? Why
in a nutshell, right?
Yeah.
Muslims, you tell us Muhammad has no connection with idols. Nothing. Yes. Even though before he was not before revelation came, he was not like a pagan worshiper. He never associated anything with Allah. Even though the Quran says he was lost, that means he wasn't guided by Allah, right? Now we find in the Quran, as a prophet, he claiming to be the prophet, has received revelations, and the revelations paused for the reason matter we don't know. Right? We don't know why the revelation paused, but according to the story here, as soon as this revelation was revealed for him to stay away from idols, then the revelation started coming. So there must be a connection why the revelation started coming. Because they said, stay away from idols. And after that, then the revelation started coming. So this is what we are trying to see. So if you claim to say, oh, Muhammad was a man, and yes, he did this, and then Allah then told him to stop, and he stopped. Hey, that is okay. But for you to ignore or to pretend that it never happened, that is what I want to like push you to understand, that maybe it's something like this happened, because that's what your books are saying.
Okay, so I think I've already answered you this. The Prophet ﷺ being ordered not to worship idols, it does not mean that he was engaging in it. It's just an advice. And I've given an example with Moses. You still haven't replied back to that, because that's an example to you. You know, okay. This is why I like to use the Christian Bible, because you guys, you always like to attack Muslims for something similar. The same. When we go, I'm gonna Seth, come on, let me finish.
Finish this. I have to go.
Okay. So this is why I love the Bible, because I believe the Bible is the biggest enemy of Christians. I believe that, of Christianity. So as you can see the story of Moses, why was God commanding him, not to worship idols, not to create idols, and to believe in only one God, when already Moses knew about it? Why was he commanding him again? Because it's a commandment, it's a reminder, but it does not mean Moses was doing it. It's a similar thing here in the Quran as well. It's a commandment, to remind the Prophet Muhammad and the
Muslims. What is the connection between after that verse and then the revelation started coming frequently? What is the connection between this? Why did the revelation started coming all of a sudden then?
Seth, Allah does whatever he wants.
Exactly.
Okay? But I want you to show it to me, in the Quran or Hadith, where the Prophet Muhammad and peace be worship idols. Show it to me. You won't find it.
The verse is saying right here, my guy.
What does it say? Does it say he worship idols?
It is commanding Muhammad to stay away from idols.
But that does not mean he's worshiping idols, Setu.
But what does that mean? Why is then the revelation coming, my guy? Look at this.
Answer my question. Where
was this? Where was these idols? Where were they?
Setu, are you gonna
were these idols? Where were they? Was it in his house, or where were the idols?
Setu, now I've answered you, Now, are you gonna reply to my example of Moses?
I already replied. I already gave you an answer.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
So we have it here, okay, Bob, because I don't know why.
Are you gonna reply to Moses?
I already told you Moses is bringing this. Moses said, we can go and check the context, okay? And you can also prove to me where Moses then already knew something ahead. Muhammad is a prophet. You already acknowledge that he has received revelations before this. Revelation has come before this. And Allah, the first revelation, did Allah want him to stay? Did Allah tell him to stay away from idols? Can you give me any verses which says at the beginning, Allah is commanding Muhammad to stay away from idols? So that would be like something that Muhammad is used to. That is a continuation. Allah used to remind Muhammad to stay away from idols. Can you give it to me? We know from the Quran, from the Hadith, okay, from the Hadith, where Waraka died. Okay, Waraka died, and then revelation paused, and Muhammad is what? Panicking. He said he doesn't know, he's not sure if he's a prophet, he wants to commit suicide. Do you know that Hadith too?
I don't know about it, but probably is that the one where he was contemplating?
He was contemplating commit suicide to throw himself down from the mountain.
I haven't seen that Hadith for a very long time, but it's something similar. Yeah, something similar.
Okay,
yeah,
so Muhammad, even though Allah came to him, he was a prophet already. He has a revelation from Allah. He's still doubting himself. The angel will come to him and then confirm that you are a prophet, but he will go home according to that narrative too. Okay, let me try and find this Hadith, because according to that story, and then he will go home, but every time the revelation starts, it's not coming for a long time, then he will think again to go and commit suicide.
You know, Setu, I think you're mixing yourself with actually the first revelation. The first revelation. This is not the. I think the first revelation when the prophet had, which is in Surah Al-Alaq, where he says, "Iqra bismi rabbika allazi khalaq," which means read in the name of your.
I've never said this is the first revelation. I didn't say this.
Yeah, but I think the story you're talking about that is related to the first time the Prophet Muhammad received the revelation. I think so. I think you're mixing it up with that one, with the story here. But
I'm saying, right, there is a story from your own books, right? Muhammad wanted to kill himself because what? The revelation has stopped, right? That was after first revelation has come. This is why I say the sources of Islam is amazing. Let me show this to you, okay? So we have the Hadith Sahih Bukhari once again. It's on the screen. People can see it for themselves, okay? Muhammad is going in the cave. The angel comes in and attack him, okay? Never mention the name of the angel. The angel came and to him in it and asked him to read. The prophet replied, "I do not know how to read." Okay, what should he read? But that is a different topic. So the angel caught him forcefully and pressed him, okay, so hard that he could not bear it anymore. The angel is attacking his own prophet by force, okay? And that is why we see sometimes some people are being aggressive. Their angel is also aggressive. So they released me. So he released me. The angel released him and said he should read it again. The angel, he cannot read. The angel attacked him again. 3 times the angel did this to him. Muhammad went home panicking, right, to his wife, and he said they should cover him. Okay, they covered him till the fear was over. So the angel gave Muhammad Quran chapter 96. That's the first revelation that came. 96 to verse 15 or verse 15. That's the first revelation that came. So Muhammad comes home, frightened, scared. Khadija comforts him, covers him till the fear comes down. Khadija, who is nobody according to the Quran, he's not a prophet, he's not nobody. He knows where to bring Muhammad. The prophet himself doesn't know where to go. But Khadija knows where to bring Muhammad. He said, "I'll bring you to my uncle, Waraka," I think, right? So he brings him to Waraka, who is nobody according to the Quran. Okay. Waraka, not mentioned in the Quran. We don't know who he is. Is a prophet? No, we don't know. But Waraka has the Bible. I wonder if this Bible of Waraka was corrupted. Because that's why the Muslim says the Quran, some of the Muslims, they believe the Quran had to come because the Bible is corrupt. But Waraka was using the Bible over there, no sign of corruption, but that is a different topic. So he brought him to her father's brother, Waraka, paternal uncle, right? Waraka, the one who was not there with Muhammad in the cave, saw nothing. He is the one, within some few seconds, he is the one identifying that the angel that attacked Muhammad in the cave is Gabriel. He's the one identifying this, not Allah, not the angel himself, nobody. Waraka, nobody. We don't know why Waraka is even reading the Bible. If the Bible, Jesus didn't come for the Arabs, he came for the Jews, he came for the children of Israel. Why is Waraka having the Bible and Muhammad is lost according to the Quran? How come Waraka knows about Angel Gabriel, but Muhammad doesn't know anything about Gabriel or Moses or Noah or nothing? Look, just think. Okay, let's continue. Allah Messenger asked, Waraka said, he's now telling Muhammad, you are going to be something great, prophet or something, right? And your people will go against you. So Waraka is saying, if I will be here, I will like support you. But Muhammad said, why? Are my people going to go against me? He said something, yes, they are going to go against you. But after a few days, Waraka died. And the divine inspiration was also paused. Where is the connection between Waraka and the divine inspiration of Allah? Look at this. This is the story from the Muslim, Sahih Bukhari. Once again, the prophet became, so he's a prophet already. The prophet became so sad, as we have heard, that he intended several times to throw himself from the top of a high mountain. And every time he went up to the top of the mountain in order to throw himself down, Gabriel, now we know who Gabriel is because Waraka told us, right? Waraka is the one who told us, would appear before him and say, oh, Muhammad, you are indeed Allah's messenger in truth. So Muhammad was doubting that he is a prophet. He didn't have the assurance. And he tried many times. Every time he wanted to kill himself, then the angel will come and appear to him and comfort him that you are truly a messenger. Oh, Muhammad, you are indeed a messenger of Allah in truth. Whereupon his heart will become quiet and he will calm down and would return home. Even though the angel has given him this confirmation, it wasn't enough for him, according to your own sources. And whenever the period of the coming of the inspiration used to become long, he would do as before. But when he used to reach the top of the mountain, Gabriel will come and say what he said before, you are a messenger of Allah. So this is what was going on by Muhammad himself as a prophet.
Can I respond, now?
What?
Can I respond now?
Yes, and then you are trying to say it is far-fetched. When Allah is telling Muhammad to stay away from idols, that will mean that Muhammad had connection with idols. You are saying it's far-fetched. Look at what he was doing. Can you verify that other prophets were behaving like this? You can confirm. You can speak. Okay, then I have to go. I'm giving you time to speak.
Okay, as you can see, I told you that you are actually mixing up with Surah Alaq to the other one. This is why this is the first revelation of the Prophet Muhammad and peace be with. This is a new experience for the Prophet Muhammad and peace be with. For 40 years, he's never had to deal with something like this. Okay, so it's a first experience for him. Okay, so if you experience something new, you are in fear and you are in doubt. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're new to something. Okay.
Okay.
So this is what made the Prophet Muhammad in peace be with to have doubts. Whether like what's happening with him. So this is why he had to go to somebody who has knowledge about the religious scriptures so that that person can comfort him, because that person Waraka already knew the characters of the Prophet Muhammad in peace be with, because he was known as Al Amin, which means the trustworthy one. He didn't do any of those sins those people were doing. He's always constantly behaving well, doing well. He's always righteous. People respected him in the community. Even if people disputed, they had problems, yeah, they will always go to him. And he is the most fair one, the most honest one. Okay? So Waraka being able to identify his characters and that, with this the Prophet Muhammad claiming that he was encountered by an angel, Waraka was trying to comfort him and trying to explain to him that, I think, because Waraka understands scriptures in the Bible, okay? This is why we Muslims say the Prophet Muhammad is in the Bible. We show you evidences many times, you reject it, okay? So the Prophet Muhammad, if he wasn't sure and he will try and go and throw himself from the mountain, the angel will come and comfort him, which means the angel comforted him to let him know, indeed, you are a messenger of God. It's not
Did
like
he
he
believe
was.
the angel?
I'm speaking now. Now you see. Now I didn't interrupt
I'm
you
asking
when
a
he was
question. Did he
speaking.
believe the angel? Did he believe the angel when the angel
Forget
told him that?
about that. Let me answer my own way, and then you can respond. Yeah. Okay.
We
Setu,
are
come on.
speaking, Bob. Did he believe the angel?
Okay, he did, but let me continue what I'm speaking, please. Yeah. Okay. I didn't interrupt you, so you have to respect me the same way as well, please. Yeah.
Bob, speak now. We are
Okay.
listening.
So as you can see, the angel was comforting him. This is a new experience for him. Okay. So obviously he's gonna be fearful. He's gonna be having doubts. He's gonna be having thoughts in his mind. But the good thing is, the angel reassured him, and the prophet remained steadfast. All right, and all throughout his prophethood for 23 years, yeah, he achieved his goal. He completed the Islamic teachings, the Quran, and he completed the Islamic rituals and everything. He even took over the holy site of Mecca and cleansed and took away idol worship from that place. So at the beginning, yes, you have these doubts in your mind, okay, because that's a new experience. But later on, he became fully sure 100% as time goes on, because gradually, and also you touched about the revelation, Allah can't decide to pause it or not to pause it. Okay, Allah also brings revelation, like in slowly. The Quran says we reveal the verses slowly in the period of 23 years. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is
Okay.
it In the Quran, when Moses encountered God, yeah, and Moses turned the staff from a staff into a snake. Moses was scared. He fled. He ran away. Why was he scared?
Moses
No,
turned the staff to snake.
I'm speaking. Come on,
Yeah,
Setu.
but so stop. You are there. What does Moses got to do with this? Did
I'm just
Moses
giving
turn?
you an example of prophets
But
of
you said
God.
Moses turned the staff into snake. Did Moses do that?
I'm Seth. You have to allow me to answer my own
Yeah, but
way.
you were speaking so long and you were moving because I want to have an engagement. I don't want to have a monologue with you.
Are you
You
not
are
gonna?
saying right
Okay,
now,
let me
right?
let me let me finish my point, and then only
No, no,
less than a
you are,
minute.
because you spoke about Moses, because I want to stay focused because you
Less
speak a
than a
lot, and
minute.
I
I'm
will.
gonna finish.
Are
Less
you
than a
saying?
minute.
Are you saying right after the first verse, the one that Surah to when the angel comforted Muhammad, Muhammad never had any doubts again. The 23 years. Is that what you are saying?
No, I'm saying at that moment of revelation.
Uh-huh.
At that moment of revelation, yeah, when he had the experience, yeah, it's a new experience for him. So that's normal as a human being to
Okay.
be
And
to
then
be.
the angel
Oh
comforted
yeah,
him.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And after the angel, you are repeating yourself, Bob. I wanted to be fast. After the angel comforted him, right? And then,
Yeah.
even though the angel comforted, he didn't believe in the angel because when the revelation stopped, he did the
Mhm.
same thing. The angel has to come again. He did the same thing again, even though the angel has already comforted him. He had to come and do it. He want to commit suicide again. The angel would then come again and comfort him. But after that, the revelation started coming. Did Muhammad still have doubt according to the Quran?
I said to you, I don't know how long this happened. It's probably happened in a short period, because it doesn't say there how long it happened. But this is
Oh,
probably in the first few months of his career as a prophet. You know what I
okay.
mean? Maybe
Oh, I
maybe
don't.
the first. Hey, Seth, let me finish. Maybe the first 6 months or something like that.
The
Okay.
first six
So,
months. The first 6 months, the prophet is still panicking and having
Seth,
anxiety
let
about the
me.
revelations.
I don't. This is what I'm telling you. I don't know the exact time. It could be
According
a
to
few months.
Quran chapter 10, verse number 94, right? Muhammad still have doubts. Allah is telling him, if you have doubts, and this is Quran chapter 10 is almost like the in the middle of the whole 114 chapters. Quran chapter 10 is some in the 50. So at that time, Muhammad is still having doubt.
Seth,
Quran
having.
chapter, listen carefully. So if you are in doubt, did Muhammad have doubt or not?
No, it says if.
Yes.
If is a if. What does if means?
It means you are telling me something, right? But I am not sure. But Allah knows best. Let me say it like this, right? So
What does if mean, Seth? What does
let me
if
speak
means?
now. I'm explaining to you. So if I'm giving you this, right? If you want to verify this, this is what you should do. I'm telling you this about this Quranic verse. If you want to verify this, This is the hadith. These are the sources. So if you don't believe what I am saying, if you are doubting what I am saying, this is the source that what you can go and do it. So Allah is speaking to Muhammad, and Allah knows best. Allah knows the heart of Muhammad, right? So Allah is saying, Muhammad, I'm giving you this. It's not like if you are in doubt about what I am revealing to you, this is how you can confirm it. You get a point here. So Allah is telling Muhammad, if Muhammad is in doubt, and Allah knows best, if Muhammad is not in doubt, Allah will not say if you are in doubt, because Muhammad trusts Allah. This is it. Muhammad will not doubt anything in him. Since we know that if is a condition, if Muhammad is in doubt, this is what Muhammad should do it.
Okay, so
Muhammad should go to the people who are reading the scripture before him. And this is not the only verse. Allah said, if you, and the other verse too says it's like, if you don't understand anything, go to the people of knowledge. The people of knowledge was the Christians. So all the time, Allah is pointing Muhammad to go to the Christians. Meanwhile, you say the Christians and the Jews have corrupted their books. And they are the one confirming Muhammad. And Allah is even saying, if you are in doubt, go to Muhammad. So you get a point here. At the beginning of Muhammad's career, he is in doubt. He is panicking. He is about to commit suicide, according to Sahih Bukhari, not according to me. And you are saying that was the beginning. Okay, I'll grant you this. This is the beginning of his revelations. But after this, Quran chapter 96 came, two chapters also came. Why was he not in doubt in these two chapters? And Quran chapter 74 came as the fourth chapter, and he's still in doubt again. Why?
okay, are you also going to allow me to speak without interrupting me?
Yeah, I'll let you speak. 1 minute, go. I'm listening.
No. You've spoken for at least 3 minutes.
No, I spoke 1 minute. Go, I'm listening, Bob.
No, Satu, it's not 1 minute.
Don't let's discuss about the time. Speak now, Bob.
Okay. So, the Prophet Muhammad, in peace be with him, if Allah says to him, if means a condition has to be met. For instance, if I say to you, Seth, yeah, if you don't believe me, you do this, which means if is a condition has to be met, and the Prophet Muhammad, in peace be with him, has always believed in Allah. This is just in Allah's words. The Allah is only putting it there just in case. Not this also just this verse is also not only referring to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be with him, it is also referring to the Muslims as well. Okay, even though it's talking to him, yes, because the Quran is revealed to the Muslims, we can also connect ourselves to this verse. Okay, so if it says here, if you are in doubt about what we revealed to you, then ask those who have been reading the scripture before you. The truth has certainly come from your Lord, so never be among the doubters. So
exactly.
So this can even mean the Prophet Muhammad, whom peace be with him, being prophesied in the scriptures. It can also mean that, because we know there are some Jewish rabbis and some Jewish some Christian
okay, this is amazing. Praise be to God.
You see now you're interrupting
Bob,
me.
speak now, Bob. Speak.
Yeah? Okay. I did listen to you without interrupting you. So this can also mean the Prophet Muhammad, whom peace be with him, name being mentioned in the Bible. With Abdul, there was a Jewish guy during his time who converted to Islam because he realized that the Prophet Muhammad is mentioned in the Jewish scriptures. Okay, many Christians have been proved. We Muslims are proving to the Christians Prophet Muhammad is in the Bible. Is in Deuteronomy 18:18. He's in
Well, look at this.
He's in Songs of Solomon. Jesus prophesizing. Jesus said, yeah.
It's amazing.
Jesus
Bob,
said,
it's okay.
if I do not go,
okay.
if I do not go, the Comforter will not come. So
yeah,
this
exactly.
may be talking about that.
Okay, passion. We get your point here. Okay, so according to this story here, the reason why I made this video, you are the one who gave me this like when I was speaking with you about Muhammad being bewitched, right? And then you said, did he worship any idols, right? But then I remember that there is a verse in the Quran where Allah is telling Muhammad to stay away from idols. And there is a hadith where the angels couldn't enter into Muhammad's house because he had images in his house. And that's the reason why the angel was not able to enter. And these images is not referring to a picture. It was referring to like statues. So we have all these sources.
Where does it say statues, idols?
But the images, are you saying these images was referring to a picture?
Of course, because the Prophet Muhammad never engaged in idol worship.
Bob, I will check. We shall see. People are listening. People are listening. We shall see. Okay. If you let's see, Skeptic Jabani. If Skeptic Jabani, you are still watching, right? Maybe you can find me this hadith, Skeptic Jabani. If you are watching about what was in Muhammad's house, the reason why the angel was not able to enter because there was a puppy, a dog, and some images in his house, and they use the word images and pictures. But which pictures? But I will get to you about this. Okay.
Is images only idols?
It is being mentioned, but I think I have to go
I'm
now, Bob.
asking
Okay?
you. Okay,
I said no,
are you
but
back
they're
in
using the word
tomorrow?
images. But
Are you
this
back
one,
tomorrow?
this verse right now in the Quran itself, it is telling him directly to stay away from these idols.
Well, God said to Moses to keep away from idols. Does that mean he's worshiping idols?
Where did God say this?
In the 10 Commandments.
Look at this. People are here and people are listening. Okay, I appreciate you for joining. And we know right now, Muhammad. And let me show you this one because maybe you don't know, right? According to your according to Islamic sources, chapter 96 is the first chapter which was revealed. Surah 96, right? Yes. And this is where Muhammad is being panicked and being afraid of the angel.
Yeah, but you said to me it's the other chapter.
No, I didn't say this. That is what you heard, but I didn't say this. I never even said this.
You said to me, you said to me it's in chapter 74. That's what you
74
said.
is the fourth chapter which came to him. That's what I've been saying the whole time.
No, but the one where he was fearful was 96.
And according to chapter 74 too, he was fearful. That is the whole point.
Okay. Anyway, said you.
No, don't laugh. Don't laugh. Now you see now you have exposed yourself. Chapter 74. Chapter 74. That's what we are reading right now. Read it. It is from verse number 1 to verse number 5. Read it. He was fearful again. It is Amen. So you know the truth, Bob. You know you are every time you laugh, it is your nervous laugh. Why is Muhammad afraid in chapter 74? Why?
I've told you, encountering with angels can be very difficult situation. Sometimes it can be frightening. And I'm pretty sure we have these things in the Christian Bible. I'm not gonna touch that. Hang on.
No, Bob.
When
because
we talk about
David,
David,
where did an angel come to somebody?
Yeah, but the
first
reason,
time,
Seth, the reason why I go to the Bible is because,
No, answer this question, okay? Where did an angel come to somebody in the Bible, right? For the first time, the person may be terrified because he doesn't know who this is. And the angel comforts him. And then the angel comes again and again and again, and the person is still terrified of this angel. Where?
Okay, I'll show it to you when we have the next discussion about David, yeah? Because we'll have that. Okay? Because Yusuf, yeah? Look, I'm gonna be honest.
You will not show anything. Okay, Bob. Seth, according to this verse, did you know that this verse? I never said this is the first verse. I never said this. This is the fourth one, and verses has come previous before this. So why Muhammad is saying, "Oh, you Muhammad, okay, enveloped in garment, arise and warn." So Muhammad was in garment because he saw the angel sitting in a chair between the earth and the sky, and then he went home panicking, and then the angel brought him this verse. Allah sent the same angel to come and reveal this verse to him. Why is he not panicking when the angel came to reveal the verse? We don't know. So how do you even know the one he saw is the angel Gabriel?
Because the angel Gabriel, obviously the Prophet Muhammad in peace with, he deals with the angel Gabriel. And he knows, he identifies this is the angel Gabriel. Do you understand
Where did he identify this, that this is the angel Gabriel? Who was sitting in the chair?
Did he not say that this is Jibril? Did he not say that?
No, he didn't say this. Nowhere he said this is Gabriel.
Okay, but who was he not the same one that encountered him the first time?
In the cave, yes, but he didn't say in the cave that was Gabriel too.
But he said an angel, yeah?
He said an angel.
Okay, hang on, Steph. Is an angel the same with a devil?
An angel the same with the devil. The devil can come as an angel, yes? The Bible says
so. No. They can't. They can't take the form of an angel.
What do you mean? Look at this. Even in your own sources, when the reason why Gabriel, the devil, Satan, was able to give Gabriel this revelation to speak was because he came in the form of Gabriel.
No, don't be silly.
What do you mean, no?
Don't be silly.
You don't know your books. You don't know your sources. That is why the whole problem. And you will deny them. If I show it to you, you will deny them.
In Islam, yeah, devils cannot take the faces of the prophets. They cannot take the faces of the angels. Because why? God has put a shield, protected that. So the devils cannot do that. Okay.
But they can give they can give the words to Muhammad. So how do you think the Satan was able to give the words to Muhammad?
Satan can't recite things in your mind for you to recite something to make a mistake.
Satan can recite. Allah cannot do that. Allah will give a message.
Didn't Satan incited David to do something wrong, and David listened to the Satan?
But he wasn't influenced. He wasn't like bewitched. He wasn't bewitched like you are saying. But I think I have to end this here. Okay,
Oh,
man.
there you
2
go.
hours,
You're
90 minutes.
gonna run. You're gonna run now. Anyway,
No, I'm not gonna run because everybody have seen this clear. Okay.
Okay.
So now you yourself.
When
Bob,
when are you gonna live stream?
that is going to it's going to take a while. Maybe next
Let
Monday.
me know at least one day before, and I'll get myself
I cannot
ready.
promise this. I cannot promise this. Okay, Bob.
But next time, let's talk about David and the Bible, please.
Okay, because you are afraid. Okay, Bob,
no, because I want to show your hypocrisy. That's all.
No, the hypocrisy is in you. Is in you. You see clearly that Muhammad has received revelations from the same angel. Revelations has come, and then he said he's going for a walk, and then he's still panicking for seeing the angel. And then he went home, and Allah will send the same angel to come and deliver a revelation for him. Look at this.
Seth, is it possible maybe later if I can have your personal number? Because this number, if I try to get hold of you, I don't get.
No, it's not possible. My personal number, I have to keep it private. Okay, it's not possible. And I am so. Let's end this here for the meantime. Okay, I have to go. Let's end this here. Okay, and I am so happy that at the beginning I didn't use my personal number for this YouTube and Facebook stuffs, and the reason why is this phone, it keeps on bailing messages left and right. Everybody, a lot of people contacting me. I don't have the time for everyone. Okay, it's not like I am being arrogant or I am being like pretending I'm better or something like this. No. First of all, I am not a consultant. I am not a pastor. I'm not a scholar. Okay, I am just doing my best to show people what is in the Bible, what I know, and what is in the Quran. Okay, I'm none of the above. So if somebody is calling me and then me to have my own personal problems, I have my family, I have something to do. Okay, so I'm not like sitting at home holding the phone. No, I leave it aside. Sometimes 1 week I haven't touched this phone. Sometimes I only touch it when I'm coming live. Sometimes I have it and maybe I put it there and it is on WhatsApp, but I'm not even there. Okay, sometimes I read the message, but I cannot respond because hi, how are you? Hello, there are too much. I cannot respond to everybody. So I am happy I use this phone number, not my private one. Okay, because then my phone will be bailing the whole time. If I'm about to go to work, I have to leave the phone aside. Because if I was at work and then this phone it will keep on bailing the whole time, it will be too much. Okay. So as we can see here, according to the Quran, Allah is saying Muhammad should stay away from idols. And according to the Hadith, after that, the revelation started coming. Okay. Seto SSK. I have to end this conversation because I have to leave. Okay. So please, if you are watching me on TikTok, I appreciate a lot of people join me on TikTok today. Okay. That means people on TikTok are enjoying this kind of topic. Even a lot of people were on TikTok more than on Facebook and on YouTube. Can you believe this? Facebook and YouTube, please share this video for us. Okay. If you're on YouTube, please leave a like because the like will help us promote this platform. Okay. I know the Muslims will not do that because they don't like people to see what is in the Quran. You see other Muslim guy who came here, started speaking and lying about me. I'm going to play back and listen the whole 2 hours and I will find nothing because I probably didn't say it. Okay. And if I said it, that would be probably a slip of a tongue. But I never will say that Hadith is stronger than Quran. Which normal guy will say something like this, that Hadith is stronger than Quran? I won't say this, but maybe he's speaking about when I said Muslims have taken Muhammad as their Lord, right? Because they follow more than the Hadith, or they have made the Hadith stronger than the Quran because they follow more than the Hadith than what the Quran says. Quran say do this, and the Hadith say do this, and they will follow the Hadith. Maybe that's what he's talking about, but that was not today. Seto SSK, okay? So please share this video for us, invite people, tag people, and subscribe to the channel, okay, on YouTube. I'll be posting short videos on YouTube. So if you want to enjoy videos and see the expose continuum, follow me there, okay? Follow me there. Seto SSK, T4. Mama bye. May the peace of our Lord Jesus Christ be with you all. T4. Bye. According to the English, because I depend on the English translation.
Okay.
So English translation.
Yeah.
It only says he.
Seto, do you understand context?
Exactly. So you
no, wait. I'm asking you something. Do you understand context?
I understand.
Okay, so I'm going to read verse 1 to verse 3. Then we see if he's talking about somebody else other than God. Sometimes you can just say a sentence or a statement without actually needing to build a context.
What?
Only fools think whenever you quote a verse to try to make a point, you have to always build a context. Only fools think that way, especially people with shallow thinking. Seto, do you understand context?